Aquí estamos con...
Barcelona, yo no... Hello everyone from California. We're in Los Angeles right now. Yes, with this sun, no clouds in the sky. Welcome to the warm-up show. Yeah, no, just joking, okay? We're not in California. We are at the Alcoraz, you know, the stadium of Sociedad Deportiva Huesca. Right now, it's so warm and so hot that Georgina said to me, okay, I'm not going in. I'm not going to the warm-up show. She's not going to... Oh, yes, she is.
I am.
Here she is.
I am.
I thought you were not coming today.
No,
Why?
I made a last-minute decision. I didn't want to leave you alone, and I didn't want to miss today's game.
Yeah.
Special game.
Yeah.
Everyone might think Barça Huesca might be not that interesting.
Yes.
All games are interesting.
Why not?
But especially today, because it's a game that you will see has a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
In
Mostly
the lineup.
In the lineup, okay? Okay, get ready. Not now.
But you got it.
We're only gonna give you one clue. Messi is not playing.
Messi, in fact, didn't even travel to Huesca.
Yeah.
Not only Messi, but Piqué, Busquets. I mean, a lot of key players didn't travel to Huesca. But also other players, for example, from the B team, from the reserve team, came here. Ricky Puig.
Yes.
Moussa Wagué.
Yes.
I mean,
we got, for example, Kevin Prince-Boateng. Could be he started this afternoon here.
he definitely could.
Yeah.
4 players can make their La Liga debut
Sure.
today here. And it's also a very special day for Liga history because it's the first time that Barça is here at El Alcoraz.
In La Liga.
In La Liga.
Okay, in La Liga.
Yeah, they played once in Copa del Rey.
Yes.
But this is the first time Barça visiting El Alcoraz for a La Liga game.
Yeah, it's going to be very special. That's why we're here at the warm-up show. We are live right now at Periscope on Twitter.
Yeah.
We're live on Facebook. We're live also on YouTube.
I'm going to get the tablet so that I can follow your comments.
Yeah,
we're all forgot about it.
Remember that here at the warm-up show, you're going to be real important part of the show because we're going to read your comments. Where are you from? Where are you watching us from? Which is the temperature? I'm really in the temperature issue tonight.
Yeah, you were saying that this, that we think that this is California, and it really feels like.
Well, yeah, this is California for sure.
When we checked Instagram, it was saying it's only 19 degrees. This is absolute fake news.
Look this guy. Look this guy. Look this one. Look this one. You speak English? Which is temperature right now? Temperatura.
30, más o menos.
13.
30.
They're 30.
I think it means 30 degrees
Probably.
Celsius.
Could
because
be.
It's very warm here because Huesca is located by the Pyrenees, you know, like the mountains, you know, and usually it's very, very, very cold. But you know, once the snow is over and it's gone, you know, the sun, you know, is
quite strong
awful.
and makes days like this one that are really, really warm, especially in the sun.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it
very
might
dry.
be 25 or 26 degrees right now.
For sure.
I'm definitely gonna
now in
get
my brain,
a burn.
it feels like it's more than 40 degrees Celsius. For me, it's a nightmare because I don't really like hot. Yeah, pretty sure.
Always complaining about it, and people from all over the world that wish they were in summer or that they had a nice climate, like we have nice weather, like we have in Catalonia.
Like,
in
for example, it's
Barcelona.
very important you to tell us, for example, comment, Periscope, Facebook Live, or YouTube Live, where are you watching us from and which is the temperature? What's the weather like in your hometown?
I'm saying, for example, Pravesh and Silas, they are both from Nepal.
Nepal.
I would love to know what
Nepal.
what the weather is like in Nepal right now. It's probably colder than it is here.
Depending on the height.
Yeah, sure. But
it would be nice to make a warm-up show at the Everest.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it would be great because in the Everest it's very cold up there.
Do you have like something for breaking records and being the first, for example?
We could be the first ones anyway.
My favorite band, Muse, have this like wheel in them that they want to be the first band ever to perform in space.
In space.
So whenever there are like tourism flights to space, they want to be the first ones to get there and actually perform from
depending on the gig,
world.
Muse looks like they are playing out of space.
Definitely.
They're really nice.
That's
like
the
Muse.
aesthetic that they
I'm not gonna
they
hate
have.
Muse because I like Muse. I like proper bands.
And because if
rock and roll bands.
if you hate them, you're just gonna. I'm gonna make you run to the middle of the pit, and probably you will die because of the war.
It could be very funny.
Do you think?
I got people from Chile on our Twitter right now saying hello to all the people and
Chile saying
cheering.
goodbye to summer and stepping into winter slowly, saying goodbye to warm weather.
They should be warmer than us right now in Chile. They're happy for Arturo Vidal being a starter.
Warmer since we are in the warm-up show.
Yeah!
Of course,
I like this.
That was about to come
True,
at any moment. Do you think it's a good moment for the lineup?
Yes. Are you ready for the lineup?
I am ready, and I am very excited to commend it because there are so many surprises in this afternoon's lineup.
So, the lineup for Barcelona against Huesca is the following one. Ter Stegen is going to be the goalkeeper, okay? Wagen is going to be on the right back with Todibo and Murillo. Todibo is
Todibo,
in.
La Liga debut.
Todibo is
it's
in.
here.
Then you got Umtiti as well, you know, as a defender. Then midfield for Aleñá, Ricky Puig, and Arturo Vidal.
Another debut there in La Liga for Ricky Puig.
And, you know, at the front, you got Malcolm, Dembele, and Kevin Prince Boateng. Yeah, he's back. The guy is back.
Can't wait
The
for
man
him
is back.
to score a goal. And
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game for sure.
I was thinking that I made like a move like Michael Jackson.
The moonwalk.
Yeah, no, I tried. No, I don't even try it, but I was.
Would you be able? Not
no,
here.
Not here. No.
Would you be
Never,
able to
never,
do that?
never,
Never.
never. I can't.
I used
can't
to do
stand.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, it was not now because this is impossible. You get the turf here.
Yeah, you said we don't have a lot of space today to move around.
Kind of.
And 5 people that will need to cross will probably appear on screen.
Yeah.
But this stadium is really small.
Is it small?
I've got a challenge for people
you
at
get
home.
a challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys, what do you think is the capacity of El Alcoraz?
Whoa!
This is the first time that Huesca is here in the first division, and you know, the first league, and their stadium is really, really small. It's one of the smallest
By the way,
in La Liga.
The club Huesca gave us to show the sleeve, the jersey that they are going to play against Barça. Thank you very much for this. Okay.
It's a nice one. Let's play this game. Let us know what do you think is the actual capacity of El Alcoraz. How many people do you think can fit into this stadium? I'm just gonna give you like a clue of Camp Nou being 99,000 people.
Yeah.
Last week we played Old Trafford. It was 75,000 people.
Yes.
How many people do you think that can fit
Okay.
at El Alcoraz?
It's very small.
It's a very small stadium. It's also placed in the middle of the woods, literally.
Yes. I like this.
It's very nice, but
No, the thing is that
there's a wood.
The thing is that it makes the Alcoraz even more special. That's really, I mean, I'm in love with this stadium because it's very small, it's tiny, it's special, it's beautiful. As you can see right now, the stands are very modern, are neat. I mean, I like it. I really like it.
It's nice, and it being people are really random because I've got people saying that only a few hundred.
Yeah.
And I've got people like 20K or...
No, 20K, it's impossible.
It's impossible, it's way smaller, it's way smaller.
I would say, tell me if I am near, if I am close. I would say right now the capacity of the Alcoraz could be... Oh, sweet child of mine. Okay, sorry for that. It should be around maybe 8,000-9,000 people.
A bit less.
Less?
A bit, just a bit less.
Whoa! Less than
Just
that.
600
No
people
way.
only. Yeah, that's so...
7,000 people.
It's so small. It's so small. It doesn't even get to
But
8,000.
it's not the smallest stadium.
It's not the smallest one.
In Spain. Okay.
We still haven't been this year to, which is the smallest
Ipurua.
stadium in La Liga, Ipurua.
And we will go to
stadium.
Ipurua and we will make the same question. Okay. So write this down.
But people will just check
Yeah.
Wikipedia out.
Everyone here in the stands is watching us,
Yeah.
trying to say, okay, if you don't say the right capacity of Alcoraz, we're gonna boo
It's
you.
very small. It's very small.
Yeah, it's small, but
only,
it's nice.
well, you saw it. It's got a couple stands on each goal and then only just one stand on the sides.
Yeah, but anyway, it's very new, very fresh. I mean, it's the first season ever on Huesca's history that Huesca is in the first division in Spain, which is really nice. It's great. We could see some different teams than the classic ones, for example. And it's nice to play here.
Unfortunately for them, they are currently at the bottom of La Liga table. They are at the 20th position. So today is the top of La Liga playing against the bottom of La Liga. And it's going to be the first against the last one.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be great. Really nice, really nice. And by the way, there's a lot of people from Barcelona, a lot of Barca fans around the stadium. I would say maybe that around 500 people from Barcelona came here.
What?
Yeah.
500 of 8,000 is like a lot.
Yeah.
500 of 8,000
A lot,
is,
yeah.
is
Really low.
such a high proportion. I think it's a good moment because
Wow.
before this you were about to. What's going on?
No, no, nothing. I'm dancing.
I thought there were like many balls around us. No, before this. Okay, Rodrigo, keep singing.
You should sing this one
I
because it's your
know, I
favorite,
saw it.
one of your favorite tunes.
It's one of my favorite bands.
It's one
but
of.
I think that Guns N' Roses got so many better tunes than
This is the warm-up show. We talk about football and rock and roll, okay?
always, never.
Always
reggaeton.
about Guns N' Roses and Oasis.
Instagram, give us the music back.
Yeah, right now.
We want our music back.
Mandatory.
You gave it back last week and
We
then took it
promise.
back
We
again.
promise we're not gonna play reggaeton any longer. Sorry a bit for this.
Anyway, you can.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway.
What? You
No,
can
no.
always suggest songs that you want us to play or to sing or whatever. What I was saying is that you were just about to say where is El Alcoraz located, where is Huesca located, and I want to hold this because I've got a trivia for this
real?
afternoon. I want to
Yes,
play.
we got
with
the
people.
trivia back.
And one of the questions is related to this.
Okay.
So let's just keep your mouth shut for a second, and
Yeah,
then
okay.
you will be able to give the right
Okay,
answer.
perfect.
So why don't we start with this first question? You're seeing three different Huesca crests, three different versions of the Huesca crest, and I'm going to ask you which one do you think that is the right one? The first one's got blue and red stripes plus
Yeah.
a ball. The second one, Huesca stepping on the pitch.
The people chanting.
The second one got blue and red stripes, but doesn't have any ball. People are screaming at Rodrigo. I don't know if you can hear it. We didn't show it on camera, but
I'm
anyway.
really ashamed right now. I thank them, but you know, it's kind of shaming for me.
And the third crest with blue and white stripes and the ball. Which one do you think is the right one? Okay. This is going to be. You should be thankful that you are not being on camera right now.
Yeah, no. It's, I
So
know,
what
it's
do you guys
embarrassing.
think? Is it 1, 2, or 3 outliers on the pitch too? Everything at the same time. Okay.
Okay. Everyone there.
Most people are getting it right. Some questions between the first and the second, but
Yeah, I think this is quite easy for them.
let's just give the answer. The right answer is the first crest, number 1. This is Huesca's crest, and you can see that their straps are red and blue, just like ours.
Yeah, true. You
Why
know
is
what?
that?
Well, the founders of Huesca used to be, you know, back in 1960, we're talking about the decade of the 60s, they were a Football Club Barcelona fans. So they put the same colors in Huesca than Barcelona in honor, as a tribute of Barcelona. It's really nice. That's why we like Huesca.
That's the reason why Huesca also wears red and blue, and that's also the reason why we are playing in pink tonight, this afternoon. I always say tonight.
Yeah,
I've got
me
an
too.
issue with it. This afternoon, and our players are wearing the third kit.
We have the Asian time. That's why we say tonight.
Whatever. We're wearing anyway the third kit, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it's a very nice one, both the color, but also the Barcelona print that it has on it.
I really like this.
I think it's a very, very cool kit.
Yeah.
Cool kit. Not kit.
Yes.
Kit
Very
of
classy.
2. But you are a cool
Kit.
kid, and they are wearing cool kits.
Okay, let's
Second
go
question.
on with the trivia, Barca trivia.
Second question. The question that I was asking you to hold
Yeah.
is where is Huesca located? Of these three regions in Spain,
Yeah.
do you think it is located in Aragon? Do you think
Yeah.
it is located in Madrid?
Yeah.
Or do you think it is located in Galicia?
Okay, I know this. I know this.
Of course you do.
You want any kind of clue?
Give us a clue.
You said
Hints.
Aragon, Madrid, or Galicia.
Galicia.
Okay. What clue can I give? I know it. I know this. So I would say. Can I tell?
The clue or
Yeah,
the
no,
answer?
I don't know how to say the clue.
Most people are getting the right answers.
Okay, I said before that Huesca was really close to one of the most famous mountains in Europe, okay? And where are the Pyrenees? Are we in Galicia?
Nope.
Are we in Madrid?
Nope.
So,
Huesca is in Aragon. We
Yes.
are actually so close to Barcelona. We came here by plane. We took a flight that was less than a half an hour flight, but you know, it feels so close. Some people speak Catalan in Aragon. In this region, so you know we are so close to Barcelona. I don't know if the
feel
sun
like you're home.
somehow. Plus, yeah, fun thing about Huesca and Aragon. For example, Huesca, their first kit is Blaugrana, is blue and red as we were talking, but their second one is white with a red cross.
Yes.
It's because
San Jordi.
it's the same reason why Barça it's got like a cross in
cross.
the you know this white and red cross. It's the same reason why Huesca is wearing their second kit is with this white and red cross because it's the St. George's red cross.
St. George.
Which is the patron of Aragon, and St. George is next week, by the way.
Yeah, true.
I heard that Huesca will be playing with
Not
April
this
the
one.
23rd.
Okay.
On Tuesday. Yeah.
And Barça is playing in Vitoria.
Alaves, yeah. Vitoria, of course.
Alaves.
I messed up. Sorry.
You understand when the people name the cities just like the football teams of those cities? For example, Alaves is not a city. Vitoria is the city of Alaves.
I don't know. A lot of people say we're playing at Celta.
Yes.
But we are actually playing at Vigo because Celta is like not the city.
It's funny.
It happens sometimes.
Sure.
It just happened to me.
Okay,
Mistake.
number one, Aragon. You were right. All the people
guys.
were right.
And let's go with the third and last question. And you don't know the answer to this question, I think, because I haven't shared it with you.
Okay.
And it's a mind-blowing one.
Mind-blowing.
So I just gave a clue there.
I'm frightened right now.
Question number 3. How many goals has Barça scored against Huesca in 3 games? Barça
three
and
games.
Huesca have played the one against the other in 3 occasions, okay?
Okay.
And how many goals have they scored? Right 1 for 7 goals, right 2 for 11 goals, and right 3 for 20 goals.
Okay.
So 7, 11, or 20 goals.
Not 7.
In three games.
Not 7. I'm really sure of that. And I would say
11 would be at least.
I would say the
4.
third one.
If it was 11, number 2, that would mean almost 4 goals per game.
In 3. Yes, I know, but it would be.
And 20?
Sure. Yes.
What?
I'm gonna say 20.
What do you guys at home think?
I'm gonna say it. I don't know the answers. Okay. I'm gonna say 20. I don't know why, but I remember in the first leg of La Liga when Barça scored 8 in it. Okay, so no, number 1
is absolutely wrong.
And then in a couple more games, I'm
2
really
in Copa
confident.
del Rey?
2 in Copa del Rey.
No, there were 2 games in Copa del Rey, so how many goals?
I'm gonna go with 20.
You're right.
Yes!
You're right, and
Once again.
but just think about this for a minute. Like
Yes.
3 games, 20 goals.
Yeah, I mean, amazing.
That's almost 7 goals per game.
These kind of things, only Barça can do this.
I mean, what?
Yes. I mean,
It's so much.
It's incredible.
In only 3 games. In only 3 games, 20 goals?
I don't really know the results of the other 2 games, but you know, I remember the first leg game, and it was 8.
8-2.
In only 1 game, and it was impressive. He was just like this. I mean, like
that means in the other games they scored at least 12 goals.
Yeah, true.
That makes me ask you a question. What is your prediction for this afternoon? What do you think is going to happen?
It's gonna be really tough because I think I know that La Liga is very important, but you come from Old Trafford, Manchester, and you're going to play against Man United next week. You know, after beating Atletico de Madrid last game in La Liga, I would say Barça is going to struggle because Huesca, for Huesca, it's so important to win this game. They're going to be very aggressive.
These 3 points this afternoon are really important for both teams. If we get the win, we are super close to winning La Liga. It could happen in the next couple games. But if we lose and Huesca gets the points, there will be only 3 points away from salvation. So there will be like only 1 game away. The chances are there for them. They really need to play hard this afternoon. I was just about to
it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be a crazy game for me because you know I'm really sure both teams are gonna be so attacking. Barça,
they really need the goals.
Barça because it's our DNA, and Huesca because they need it.
They need it. They are of course desperate for points. they are at the bottom of La Liga table, and they really, really, really need to win this afternoon. And they have an opportunity since Barça is not playing with like the key players. Messi is not here, Piqué is not here, Busquets is not here either.
Yeah.
So
Huesca is going to be high motivated.
That's the thing here. So just give me a score. What do you think is going to happen?
I'm going to go with 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah.
I'm going...
Because I'm confident with Barça anyway.
1-2.
1-2.
Oh, by the way, I've got a question for Kokter. I don't know if I read that right because it's in half Russian characters, but he's asking who is the captain? The captain is Ter Stegen.
Should be
the captain
Ter Stegen,
is Ter Stegen.
Should be.
The captain for this afternoon is Ter Stegen. My prediction is 0-4.
0-4?
Yeah.
Wow! You're even more confident than me.
Yeah.
I mean, 1-2.
I was going to say whiskey instead of Huesca.
0-4. My God.
Sorry.
Huesca fans don't approve this prediction, Georgina.
I know. I'm sorry, guys, but they are struggling. We don't have a lot of top players, but our team is really, really strong. We've got Dembele and Malcolm at the front, plus Prince. Especially Dembele, who's back from his injury, and Malcolm, who's been performing great in the last games that he has played. And they are both going to be very, very motivated for this afternoon. So I think that maybe 2 goals for each one of them.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm really glad because I'm going to see live Riqui Puig and Alañá together, which is something that I really like.
Okay, a real thing that just happened. You know that I always have like a tablet to read your comments. I sadly won't be able to do this anymore.
Just burned.
Because it just burned. It's saying that the temperature is too high and that it just stopped working. So
okay, I think it's just like my brain, just gonna explode within minutes. It's so warm right now, so hot.
So warm, so hot.
Really hot.
To bring this back to life, but it's not.
No, it's impossible. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so let's just leave it in the shadow at least so that it won't.
Yes.
I might step on it.
Okay.
Anyway, we were saying that today a lot of players are getting some rest. That's because we played against Manchester United.
Which is the player right now, the starting player that you like to watch the most this evening? I'd say Riqui Puig and Alañá, because they are from La Masia, they are people from Catalonia, and they're gonna try to take the dream come true.
I'm going to say Riqui Puig and Dembele.
And Dembele.
Because Riqui's played some games for Barça. Not in a Liga though, but he's already played, and this is like his debut. He knows that he's got a lot of eyes looking at him. And also Dembele, who's back from an injury. He was injured, he got to play back, he was injured again. So it's important for him to get some minutes and maybe play on Wednesday against Manchester United.
It would be great. I mean, I think Dembele is really important for the final rush of La Liga, the Champions League, the final of the Copa del Rey. I think it's so important on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday. What? On Tuesday?
Did I say Wednesday? Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Happen. Well, it doesn't really matter.
It does matter, guys.
We have a great editor. Yeah, called Santi, and we love him.
The thing here is a lot of players are on a break right now so that they can rest for the game on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Europe time for Champions League quarterfinals, second leg against Manchester United.
Wow, it's going to be massive.
We won 0-1 at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it was great. It was great, and it was so impressive because, I mean, it's so important. It's so important to win away, and I think Barça never did it before. Winning at Old Trafford.
At Old Trafford away.
Maybe. I remember something like that.
Anyway, I think that we weren't that lucky. I think that we should have been able to get back from Manchester with a 0-2. But still, it was a very, very good game from the team, and yeah, confidence.
Yeah, keep
not
on
taking anything from granted, of course.
True.
But I think that our team is strong enough to
Yeah.
beat Manchester United at home and hopefully make it to the semifinals.
Yeah, and once you have the advantage of the first game, I think it's going to be, you know, even the Camp Nou has to play an important role.
Really.
And we need all the
absolutely, yeah.
people, all the supporters around the team trying to take them and, you know,
We've
to
had
lift them up.
We've had some bad experiences in Champions League in the recent years,
Yeah, true.
so we are absolutely aware of how hard it is to win this competition, to actually make it through every round.
Big
And
experience
that
is
is
important.
that is, yeah, definitely.
So important.
That will make the players be more focused than ever, and yeah, also having the second leg back at home is going to be a bit helpful.
Are you going to travel to the Camp Nou?
I'm gonna be there, definitely. Of course. How would I miss it? We're
The
going
team
to.
needs you. Yeah,
No, they
come on,
don't.
Georgina.
The thing is, they don't. But look at them. They are.
Yeah.
They are right now doing this final hug.
When all the players hug themselves, in Spain they call it pineapple. They
Piña.
make pineapple.
Yes.
Hacen una piña.
They be, yeah.
So it's so
Hacer
funny
piña.
that one.
Hacen la piña. Yeah.
la
To do
piña.
the piña. To do the pineapple.
They do the pineapple. I mean, it's so
The
funny in
translation
English.
is so weird.
So funny. They get together. They hug
Because
themselves.
pineapples
They
are
support
like
themselves.
very
It's like-
small, small pieces of fruit that want to get together. So
It's really funny.
So
very funny.
if you are learning Spanish, there goes another expression, hacer piña, to be together, to help each other, to lend a
Yes.
helping hand whenever the other one is in need, and that's what the players do.
By the
before
way,
going
tell
back to the
us,
dressing room.
YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, if you like the pizza, the pineapple pizza.
That's a debate.
Yes.
That's
an eternal
such
debate.
a big. No, not internal. I
Yes,
would say
internal.
internetal debate.
Yes, I
the
mean-
whole internet is divided with this. It's no.
I'm going for yes.
One for no, and
Two for yes. Pineapple pizza. Yes. Number 2.
One
Number 2.
no.
Yes. Yes.
Why in the world?
Yes. Yes. It's a fruit, but it's really tasty.
I'm going to take this off because
Why?
wait, here's a weird thing about me. My eyelashes are really, really
I
long.
keep them because she is shining.
Okay. My eyelashes are really long, and
Gift.
they are always like hitting the glass, and it's so uncomfortable for me. Is this Welcome to the Jungle?
Yes. Guns N' Roses
Guns N' Roses
Stadium.
again.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses. If you're watching warm-up show live, come and play
Axl
to
Rose.
the Alcaraz.
They're asking us to sing, but the
I
song
don't
hasn't
know this
started
one,
yet.
Sandy.
What?
Because he say our editor is saying, okay,
Just
sing
sing it. The thing is that I don't know
I
the
play the
lyrics
air
very
guitar,
well.
come on.
Air guitar.
And you sing.
I'm not good. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Ooh, I can't. Whatever. This is a song for today. Welcome to the jungle. What are the songs that we sang here? We've sang No Puedo Vivir Sin Ti. We've sang. What else?
Jungle, welcome to the jungle.
I wish that the players play a bit better than we do sing.
I don't know. I don't even know the lyrics, but I'm singing it.
The lyrics are really random and hard. But
Are you attacking Axel and his
no.
Slash?
I love them. It's one of the songs that I enjoy the most when live.
Yes,
but
yes, you're enjoying the most.
I am. Welcome to the jungle. Great,
Okay.
great song to
Okay,
focus
let's
and
finish
great
this.
song to motivate.
Yeah.
With Sam May.
Sam May,
We are going
is he
over
back?
to Sam
Is he
May.
back? Is
Sam May
back?
is back
No
to
way.
the Match Center. He's back.
That's why Guns N' Roses is gonna be played right now. Welcome
Guns N'
to the
Roses for
jungle
Sam May.
with Robert, Sam May, and the rest of the lads.
Lads.
Over to you all. Bye. The Alcaraz.
Hey, thanks, guys. Sam May is back. Yes, Sam, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you, Robert? Great to be back. Looking forward to what should be an exciting game against Huesca.
It's been a few weeks since you've been on the show. A lot has happened since then, and as you say, it's Huesca against Barça. Week 32 in La Liga. We're 11 points ahead of Atletico de Madrid, 12 points ahead of Real Madrid, a comfortable lead, the one we've got. This comes in between that quarter-final tie against Manchester United in the Champions League. Plenty of changes in the lineup, so it should be an exciting one for many reasons.
Should, lots of young players in the lineup. Moussa Wagué, young Senegalese right back, playing right wing back. Ricky Puig making his La Liga debut as well. So, you know, exciting young players, and it'll be interesting to see how all the team, you know, come together and perform.
Okay, Sam, we'll go and take our seats
Sure.
down here, and we're going to introduce our two other guests as well. Mae Rostro and Didek Rodriguez are going to join us today as well. Hi, Mae. How are you doing? How Didek? Hi. How are you doing?
Hello again.
Okay, so I was saying to Sam, an exciting game for many reasons. This comes, as I say, in between the quarter-final tie against Manchester United. Several players out for rest. Some are out suspended. So plenty of changes in the lineup today. We'll take a look at it right now, but what can we expect from this game?
Well, it's going to be a really tough game, I think, for both, because we're fighting for be the champions as soon as possible, and they're fighting for being out of the relegation zone. So it's going to be a tough game, but a really good one.
And Didek, this is the first time for you on the show. Just want to let the fans know Didek was a Masia product, played in the Barça Academy. So first time for you on the show. Welcome, Didek.
Thank you very much.
What do you think we can expect from this game?
Well, it'll be interesting. I want to see the young players, absolutely. Let's see how they perform today.
You were talking about young players. Let's take a look at the lineup with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. A bit of change in the system, we think, because we're playing with three at the back, Murillo, Todibo and Samuel Umtiti, with two wing-backs, Wagué on the right-hand side, Malcolm on the left-hand side, we believe at least, Arturo Vidal, Aleñá and Riqui Puig. League debut for Riqui Puig. It's an exciting moment in the season, and Dembélé and Prince Boateng up front. So Dembélé back from injury as well. Good news for Barca in that sense, and two league debuts, Riqui Puig and Moussa Wagué.
Yeah, again, you know, two exciting young players given the opportunity. So, you know, as we've just touched on, it's you know, I'm looking forward to seeing both of them, seeing what they have to offer. You know, and as well as Todibo.
Exactly. Well, yes, exactly.
You know,
three league debuts. Sorry. So, yes, obviously.
3 league debuts. Jean-Claire Todibo, exciting young prodigy, French. Playing. I've noticed he's playing. He's a versatile player, so can play either in centre-back position or defensive midfield, and Valverde's opted to put him into the defensive centre midfield role, so it'd be interesting to see how he performs today. And
you were saying to me, Didek, before the show, that this is a system we don't usually see, but we have seen it with three at the back and two players playing wide on the wings, going up and down.
Yeah, I think we used it before. I don't remember the game that Valverde did it. But it'll be interesting. I mean, the game plan is not going to change because Barcelona wants to have the possession of the ball as much as possible. But it's interesting to see how this system can be played with the new players, because majority of the lineup is pretty new. So it'll be very interesting.
Mae, you were touching on it before the show. There's a big point gap between these two teams. 49 points separate them. One is top of the league, one is bottom of the league. Huesca are 6 points away from the salvation zone.
Yeah, they need to win for sure at least 5 games to stay at the first division. So it's going to be like a huge game for them, more than for us.
Yeah.
But totally a really good game to see. We're seeing like really young people playing against each other. So
you're saying more for them than for us, but as soon as we should try and win the league as soon as possible, obviously.
Obviously.
And every win counts. So I'm having a bit of trouble here. Here we go. Anyway, so that is the lineup for Barca we talked about. Huesca are playing with Santa Maria, Miramón, Echeita, Pulido, Javi Galán, Rivera, Juanpi and Moy Gómez in midfield, Chimi Ávila, Enrique Gallego and Ferreiro up front. There are several players we've talked about prior to the show. First of all, Enrique Gallego, former teammate of yours, Didek, Cornellà, I believe.
A good friend of mine, yeah.
A good friend of yours, and who's having a spectacular season.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. He was playing with me in Cornellà, third division, and like maybe 3 years ago. And now he's playing this season. He made his debut in first division, which I'm super proud of him because he's an amazing player and an amazing person as well. So hope to see him soon.
And he's making an impact at Huesca.
Yeah, he did it in Extremadura as well. He did an amazing season in second division. They get promoted to second division. He was doing amazing the first half of the league, and now he's in Huesca doing. I think he scored about 4 goals maybe. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, very, very good.
And Mae, you were talking about Juanpi before the.
Yes, a Venezuelan player. He used to play for Malaga, But right now it's, well, with Huesca, like fighting for something with Yangel Herrera and other South American players as Chumi Avila and Cucho Hernandez. They're really good.
Do you remember the scoreline in the game played at Camp Nou?
8-2.
8-2. Those are the
Yes.
photographs right behind us. We've got a montage of photographs of that 8-2 win at Camp Nou, in which Huesca actually did take the lead. They scored first, then Barca scored 8. The medalists from the World Cup got their tribute at Camp Nou as well. Lionel Messi, obviously, scoring that day and celebrating with his pal Luis Suarez. Several players on the score sheet that day. 2 for Messi, 2 for Suarez. Rakitic as well. There was a known goal. There was a goal by Jordi Alba as well. Luis Suarez getting his name on the score sheet. Dembélé as well, making an impact early on in the season. And there were season debuts as well at Camp Nou for Arturo Vidal, for Artur, and for Clement Lenglet, who's on screen right now. A goal for Ousmane Dembélé. Barca just kept going at it. Spectacular goal by Ivan Rakitic. That's a great pick of that one. And the celebration by the Croatian midfielder. Lionel Messi made it 6 for Barca, and Jordi Alba scored the 7th. Luis Suarez would score the late 8-2 goal off of the penalty spot. There's a celebration to the previous goal by Jordi Alba. And there's the penalty on Luis Suarez, which made it 8-2, the final score. And it's Barca's biggest win of the season.
Yeah, incredible. You know, it was a game I actually went to. My dad came over for the game and I wasn't working, and I said to him, you know, let's go and watch Barca against Huesca, and we did. And you know, to see 8 goals go in, you know, it's incredible. You don't see that often, and hopefully plenty of Barca goals today as well.
The players are on the field, and Barca's captain today is Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Well deserved.
Well deserved, exactly, and he's the most veteran player
Yes.
on the team today. Just a quick look at Barca's lineup once again. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, defensive line of 3 with Murillo, Todibo and Umtiti, Wagué and Malcolm playing as wing-backs. A midfield of 3 with Arturo Vidal, Aleñá and Riqui Puig, Dembélé and Prince Boateng up front. For Huesca, Santa Maria in goal, Miramón, Echeita, Pulido and Javi Galán at the back, Rivera, Juanpi and Moy Gómez in midfield, and up front, Chimi Avila, Enrique Gallego and Ferreiro. We want to remind you that we are not showing the game. We cannot show you the game because we don't have the rights to do that. We'll be doing game commentary. We'll be offering you all the reactions and analysis throughout the game. We'll be letting you know what happens, but we can't show you the game. We're sorry. Just well,
It's the way it is.
It's the way it is. We wish we could. It's the way it is. You can send in your comments via Facebook, via YouTube as well. Sam will be following all of those comments, and I believe you've already written down a few countries where people are sending us comments from. I think that it's over there.
Yes,
Sam.
I've got that many cards. Yeah, no, we've had Jason Reeve from England, Amaya from Honduras, Renny Caton from Trinidad, Santiago Iglesias from Jamaica, Andrew Otiende from Kenya, and also one thing that I did point out was a guy called Abdul Ghaffar actually commented on Georgina and Rodrigo's sunglasses during the warm-up show. Yeah.
So yeah, we want to obviously invite everyone to send in their comments, and we'll try and take a look at them and give you responses, ask questions, whatever you like, really. We have to remind the fans that this is a day in which Lionel Messi is not here playing, Luis Suarez is not playing, Piqué, Rakitic, Busquets, Sergi Roberto. They're all at home today. They're all at home. Probably watching the game. But yeah, it's a day of rest for them ahead of the Manchester United game. The Huesca game is underway. Barca will be attacking towards the right-hand side of our screens. Huesca to the left. Barca are in their 3rd kit, the pink one, or salmon-coloured one, pink, whatever you want to call it. But Huesca are playing in Blaugrana today, in blue and red. So the first possession is for Barca, and there is the system is clear. 3 at the back with 2 wing backs. On the right, Wagué. On the left, I believe it is Malcolm. Yes. In the midfield, we've got Aleñá, Arturo Vidal and Riqui Puig. There he is, Riqui Puig making his league debut, his first touch in First Division football. And it's an exciting moment for him, obviously. Didac, you've been a Masia player, you've grown up in the Barca Academy. You know how special it is for these players to make their First Division debuts.
Yeah, I was 9 years. I was lucky to be 9 years in Barcelona, in La Masia. Well, I was not in La Masia because I was living in Las Corso, which is very near from the stadium, but I was nine years here, and then I was in Atletico Madrid, and I did my debut in Teresa Reina, the tournament over there. So yeah, I can imagine how Riqui Puig is, the feeling that he has. Even Abel, if he has the possibility to play the second half, depending on the result, will be very. I mean.
Yes, as you're pointing out, Abel Ruiz, another player today who will have his chance to make his debut, maybe the Barca B forward. We'll hope so, at least. Here's Barca trying to keep possession. Oh, and Huesca can go out on the break, but there's a good tackle by Jean-Claire Todibo, also making his league debut, the player who joined Barca in the month of January. Here's Arturo Vidal in the centre circle. Alignat turns and passes the ball over to his right, over to Moussa Wagué. Prince Boateng making his second La Liga start, sorry. Played 60 minutes previously in La Liga. He'd also played in the Copa del Rey. Today he starts against Huesca. First 2 minutes of the game. We'll see if Barca can manage to play the possession game as well with this new system, with this 3 at the back and 2 wingmen.
I want to ask you, Robert, if you know why Huesca is wearing blue and burgundy. You know?
No, I know, but...
Okay, I don't.
Okay.
Well,
we'll see if
feel
Robert knows.
feel free.
No, you can answer this.
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
I know.
Yes?
Yeah.
You
The
can say.
reason is because...
Oh, wait a minute. Here's an opportunity for them now because Samuel Umtiti is going to clear. Okay, keep going, Sam.
The reason is
Keep
because
going.
the club was founded by Barcelona supporters.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's it is interesting.
Thank you,
Huesca, Huesca playing in the Barca colours. And
You're
by
the
the way, we
only
haven't
one
done
here.
score predictions. The score is still 0-0. So here we go. I'll give you all each a board. There you go. So it's score predictions, and who do you think will score first in the game? First goal scorer. There you go. 1 for Didac, 1 for you, mate. I'm going to go for... This is my prediction. It's a 2-0 win for Barca. And Prince Boateng scoring first. As Barca regain possession through Murillo and Moussa Wagué. Oh, Sam, plenty of goals in your prediction.
I'm going for 3-2 to Barca, and Malcolm, one of my favourites, to score first.
Okay, interesting. So you're going for loads of goals. Is it a comeback that you visualise? Do Huesca go 2-1 ahead after that Malcolm goal, or?
Well, I think Huesca will score first, but I think Barca will equalise. Huesca will then go ahead, and then Barca will
Okay. So
do a comeback.
go back and forth in the scoreline. Mai,
For me, it's 1-2. Malcolm.
Malcolm first.
Yes.
Barca. Oh, so you're of the Diego Lorin school of thought with
Kind of.
Diego Lorin, one of the biggest fans of Malcolm in Catalonia. And Didac.
I think it'll be 3-1. First goal will be for Enrique Gallego because he's my friend, so I hope he scores first. But then for Barcelona, Dembele.
Okay. Those predictions. We'll see who gets it right. I can take your boards back. Here we go. So I'm the only one who thinks Barca keeps a clean sheet today. I trust this new system, these 3 at the back. Here we go, I'll take those pens as well. Here's Huesca attacking. Barca win it back. See if they can get it out of there. Barca playing in their own half at the moment. Moussa Wagué forces a throw-in for Barca. Interesting to see this player who signed for Barca B early on in the season. He played in the World Cup for his country and is now making his La Liga debut.
Yeah, you know, it's always great to see young players given the opportunity, and you know, Moussa Wagué, you know, is one of those gems, if you like. you know, and now he's given his chance to perform on the you know, the La Liga stage, and you know, hopefully he can, you know, provide competition for the likes of Semedo, and you know, it's great to see somebody with such calibre given the opportunity.
We'll see if he can make runs forward as well. Obviously, playing in that system, both him and Malcolm will be expected to go back and forth. Here is Ter Stegen. Barca will start things from behind. Murillo's playing in the central position in this back line of three. Umtiti on the left and Todibo on the right. Now Malcolm making a move forward. This is Dembele back from injury. We can talk about that as well. Good news for Barca ahead of the return leg of the quarterfinal tie. Obviously, having Dembele is another important weapon for Ernesto Valverde.
Yeah, totally it is. I mean, it was too risky to maybe start with him against United, but totally maybe for next week, for Tuesday, could be an option too.
Could be an option too, or maybe make his make an appearance in the second half, coming off of the bench.
Maybe he's trying today how it feels and everything, and
maybe some game time, right? Like about 60 minutes, and let's see how he feels.
Exactly.
And probably he'll have more time on Tuesday.
The good thing is as well, you know, it gives Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer something extra to think about, because obviously he didn't feature in the first leg, and you know, they'll have to, you know, keep him quiet if you like.
Taking it. Wait a minute, because here is a cross by Malcolm. There's a rebound on the edge of the box. Dembele trying to move forward. Now Riqui Puig is going to fight for it, but Huesca try to go out on the counter-attack. That long ball goes straight to the feet of Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, and Barca will regain control. Dembele would probably have come in handy in that game against Manchester United, because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team did press Barca up high, so Barca had plenty of space to run behind. Oh, here's an interesting pass by Dembele. No, straight to the feet of Santa Maria. Barca had space to run on the counter-attack, and Dembele obviously would have been an important asset there.
Yeah, he would have. You know, we seen it earlier on in the group stage against Tottenham. You know, when he shimmied to the.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, Sam. There's an extra ball there that Ferreira was running for, but it went straight to the hands of Ter Stegen. No trouble there for Barca.
Yeah, like, you know, it was interesting to see, you know, he took Danny Rose one way and he slid the ball under Lloris, you know, earlier on in the group stage of the Champions League. So, you know, he's you know, a
unpredictable.
Yes, exactly, yeah. You know, you don't know, you know, what you're going to get from Dembele, but, you know, he's got terrific attributes, and, you know, he's a player who can provide extra threat, you know, on Tuesday night. So
it's like a different player. Like Messi is the main one who is absolutely different than all the others, but Dembele is this kind of player that maybe Barcelona needs as well in a difficult matches, because he has one-on-one situations. He can he can go both sides. He can score. He's fast. You know, it's this kind of player.
He can score, he can pass. He's, as I say, he's unpredictable, and he gives you something extra, another option, basically. If Barca want to play control football, maybe Felipe Coutinho, Artur, those kinds of players.
Absolutely.
If Barca want to go and hit the opponent out on the break, players like Ousmane Dembele come in very handy.
No, and he's really good with both legs, so it's completely unexpected. Like, you don't know where to wait for him, you know, and which part of the pitch is going to shot or do anything.
There's a chance at the set piece for Huesca. Cross will be coming in from the left-hand side. Two players there to provide the cross. Ferreira straight into the hands of Ter Stegen. No problem there for Barca's captain today, Ter Stegen, as we're going to hit the 10th minute mark. Huesca 0, Barca 0. Just want to remind you again that we are not showing the game, but we are providing all the commentary and reactions. Send in your comments, and Sam will try and keep track of them. You have some interesting facts there, Sam, as well, if you want to read some of them out.
Let's start, so we've talked about Barca's, you know, first league trip to Huesca, you know, special occasion.
Exactly, this is the first time at the Alcoraz, because it's the first season for Huesca in the first division.
Exactly, you know, the Barca did play Huesca previously. not in La Liga, back in, would you believe, 1929, and it was 2-2, finished 2-2.
Okay.
I think it's 1926.
26, exactly.
Yeah, we said that.
We said it earlier on.
We said
It's
that
the first
earlier.
time, yes.
The first time.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
We said that earlier.
But that was not an official league match. And we did play them a few seasons ago in the Copa del Rey as well. That tie ended 12-1 overall.
We did. I remember Rakitic
Yes.
scoring stepping into Messi's shoes and scoring that free kick.
And Iniesta as well. Wait a minute, because there's a corner kick for Huesca coming in from the left. It's going to go to the far post. Here's the header, which goes just wide of Ter Stegen's goal. No trouble there for Barca's keeper. An opportunity, first opportunity of the game for the home side. More facts, Sam.
Yep, so just looking here, Barca unbeaten in the last 12 away games, which is, it's staggering, and with 8 wins, 4 draws.
Well, it's one of the secrets to our 11-point lead in La Liga, isn't it? You have to play well at home, but away games are important. And Barca, well, not just this season, over the last few seasons, they've dominated in La Liga because they've been so consistent game in, game out.
Totally.
Here is Wage, who is offside. And Didac, you've played football and you've played in several competitions or several divisions. It's very complicated to say so consistent week in and week out.
It's very, very difficult. Normally when you're playing at home, you have more possibilities to win because you are used to play what you want to play, the type of game that you want to play. But when you're playing outside, I mean, it's super difficult. Like, for example, today Barcelona is playing against Huesca, and Huesca knows exactly what they want to do. They are middle block. They are leaving them to play as much as they want on their playing out. But then as soon as they win the ball, it'll be some transition, some counters, and it's very difficult to play to win away. That's why Barcelona winning the last, I don't know how many leagues they win, the last.
This would be 8 in the last 11.
So imagine. So for me, it's amazing because I know that it's very, very difficult. And I didn't play first division, but I play second division, I play third division, I play outside of Spain, and it's very tough.
Yeah, we always talk about it with Messi, but with Barca as well, staying at the top for so long is, I mean, in anything in life, really, obviously, in anything in life, there are moments in which you just feel like sitting back and relaxing, but these guys do it season in, season out.
And the thing is, like, people get used to it,
Exactly.
Like, I have a winner team. Like, we won La Trouble and Sextete and everything we won.
Well, obviously, since the first treble back, 10 years ago in 2008, 2009, that was 10 seasons ago. Yeah. It had never been done in Barca history, and now we expect it every season.
Totally. I think that's good in one hand, but the other is like, we have to know we're fighting with other teams. We're huge too. Like, we have to take it like little by little. But I mean, we're fighting this year for triplete again.
We are.
Again.
We're in it with 11 points clear of Atletico Madrid in La Liga. We're in the Copa del Rey final. Offside now as the assistant referee raises the flag. Boateng was making the run. And, well, we haven't talked about it yet. Quarter-final tie, 1-0 lead against Manchester United, and a return game at home. So, shall we be honest? It was a performance that maybe didn't satisfy all of the fans, but I believe that there are some stadiums that you have to go and win to, and obviously if you play well, all the better, but you need the result.
Yeah, of course. Old Trafford can be a difficult place to go to. We've seen over the years, many teams have gone there and struggled. So take nothing away from the scores. There's positives to take away from the game, and we take the 1-0 lead back to the Camp Nou on Tuesday, and it's going to be another exciting game, but one I think Barca can win and can go through to the semis.
One of the positives, Manchester United, even though they did put Barca under pressure, did not shoot on goal.
Yeah, that's a good thing, I would say. Like, for example, the clean sheet, we have that.
Yep.
We have the goal away, which is great.
Which is great as well.
And I think, well, it's, as you were saying, like, it's really complicated to win at Old Trafford. It's Barca's first victory at Old
Oh, here's
Trafford.
Ricky Puig. Wait a minute. What an excellent pass by Ricky Puig. Dembele. Oh, it's gone wide and it's a corner kick for Barca. What a pass by Ricky Puig.
What a goal, yeah.
This is a first division player.
Amazing.
The vision there.
He saw the space, yeah.
I had to interrupt Maya because there's no offside.
Wow.
The
Wow.
vision there by Ricky Puig to thread a little pass inside to Dembele, and when he goes to finish, it's a good save by Santa Maria to deflect the ball.
My prediction is over because I said Dembele because of this. I imagine that situation now.
Oh, here's a hero. The header by, who is it? Murillo.
Yes.
And it's a corner kick for Barca as Santa Maria cleared it over the crossbar. So 2 consecutive opportunities there for Barca. 1 for Dembele, 1 for Murillo with the header.
Wow. Really good save.
Really good save there by Santa Maria to clear the ball over the crossbar now. Umtiti with the header, and that one goes straight into the stands. So,
It was
exciting
for
stuff
one.
we've just seen
I
here.
got it.
A great first intervention by Ricky Puig.
Yeah, amazing space. I thought, like, for a minute, like, Messi will love this kind of pass, you know? Like,
Oh, well.
it's a dream for him. Completely alone in front of the goalkeeper. It's
I
like,
know he leaves Dembele
Yes.
alone in front of the goalkeeper. It's a low pass in between a few legs of the Huesca defenders. Here's a shot which will go terribly wrong for Enrique Gallego there. But yeah, great pass by Ricky Puig and Dembele, almost scoring the opener for Barca. We were talking, Mai,
Yeah.
sorry I interrupted you,
No,
about
don't worry.
that quarter-final tie against Manchester United. You were saying the importance of keeping a clean sheet and the away goal.
Yeah, totally. I think it was a really complicated game, but we finally did it. We have the Barca's first victory at Old Trafford. We have that goal. And I think everything changed since the thing with Messi and Smalling, and then, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
collision
the incident,
and
yeah.
everything. Yeah,
It changed the rhythm of the game.
Yes, the rhythm and I don't know everything. But for Tuesday, I think we're done. We have that.
It's looking good at least.
Yes.
It's looking good, yeah, but careful with Manchester because they have, it looks like they have nothing to lose. So it's they did it on against
Paris, yes.
Paris Saint-Germain. So I think Barcelona is gonna come through absolutely, but Manchester with nothing to lose, it's a risky rival.
And obviously they have very talented players. Romelu Lukaku, they've got Paul Pogba, they've got
Rashford.
international
Lingard.
players, Rashford as well,
Yeah.
Lingard. This is not a weak team we're facing, obviously.
No, totally not. But I think if Messi is 100% fine with all the things after that, but I think it's gonna be like at his best level as always. So.
I imagine that must have hurt the following day.
Totally. He was
He must have
bloody.
struggled to sleep that night, Lionel Messi, after the impact of the hand of Chris Smalling to his face and all of the bleeding that went on. But he did manage to play and finish. But
Yes.
you did say it changed the rhythm of the game.
Totally. It feels like that.
Here is Barca dominating possession at the moment. Sam, can we take a look at the possession on the fcbarcelona.com website while you get it up there? Let's just keep on with the commentary. Here is Ricky Puig looking for options. Another inside pass there, looking for Aleñá, but this time it was intercepted. Huesca are clearly looking. You said it. They're looking to hit Barca on the counter-attack.
Yeah, counters, yeah, but they are playing, I mean, so direct, which is impossible because look at them, they are middle block. Normally, Barcelona is forcing them to go to a low block, and then if you're not finding anyone in intermediate positions to then find the strikers, it will be almost impossible to be dangerous for us.
Oh, here's an inside cross by Moussa Wagué, and the shot by Prince Boateng will go out for a goal kick. Sam, I believe you have the stats.
I do, yeah. There's some really interesting stats. Possession-wise, May, how much possession do you think Barca currently have?
I've already seen it, so I'm not going to...
60 something?
60-something?
Close.
72.
Very close.
Well, no, not close.
Well, no, Didac was closest.
Closer,
Closer. 82%.
82?
82%.
That was
Okay.
it's kind of the same as the first 20 minutes against Manchester United.
Yes, I think the first 20 minutes was perfect, but then everything happened.
everything happened, everything changed as well.
Yes,
and
totally.
then United slowly started to take control of the game for a while. In the second half, Valverde made a few adjustments, and Barca ended attacking more. Oh, wait a minute, here's a great run by Ousmane Dembele. The ball is kicked out for a throw-in for Barca. Any more stats, Sam?
Interesting passes. Barca 131 to Huesca's 26.
26. and
little.
what's the completion rate?
Yeah, so the passing
percent.
accuracy, 91.6 for Barca to Huesca's 57.7.
So they're just like barely 1 in 2 for Huesca.
Incredible.
Ricky.
Here is Ricky inside, looking to make the pass forward to Carles Salagna, but Huesca win the ball back. He likes to look for that risky pass, doesn't he? Ricky Puig now. Huesca are going to make a push for it, but Barca do a good defensive transition there, and Arturo Vidal wins it back. Here's Malcolm.
And that's good to
Making
see.
a run forward. Oh, he's going to try and find Dembele. That should be a free kick. It is a foul. It is a foul on Malcolm.
It's good to see Ricky that his confidence to try doing this through passes. He tried at least 3, and the first one was amazing.
Yeah.
But now he's confident to do it again. So great. Remember that this is his first time
It's his
playing
first
in the starting 11. So he's showing his personality.
We were saying before the show that what you can ask of these players is to compete and to just do what they feel like doing. To try. And this is what Ricky Puig is doing at the moment.
Yeah.
Like 2 of the passes have gone wrong, but they were risky passes. And risky in a good way, not back passes or horizontal passes, the ones you don't want to see. No, they're forward passes, trying to create situations for his teammates. And I'm liking the attitude that the Barca players are showing. They're not giving anything to the Huesca players. Good defensive move by their Jean-Claire Todibo there to find Carles Salagna. Now Barca need to move their players forward. Malcolm is going to wait for everyone. The pass goes back to Dembele. Dembele and Ricky Puig, 2 very young players who we'd like to see on the field for many seasons for Barca. Here is Ousmane Dembele. The ball is taken away from him, but Titi manages to win it back momentarily for Barca. Murillo has to make a run back. Huesca with the ball. They're going to play it from the right-hand side. Away from Murillo, and there's a corner kick for Huesca. 23 minutes played. We're halfway through this first half. Huesca 0, Barca 0. And I'd say the clearest opportunities have been for Barca, with Ousmane Dembele and Murillo both testing Santa Maria. Good reactions from the Huesca keeper, especially that Ousmane Dembele chance.
Yeah, of course, take nothing away from Ricky Puig, that ball, the vision to, the guile and the vision to be able to thread that ball through to Dembele was just incredible, on his La Liga debut as well. It's just it's something I'd like to see more of.
Exactly,
Yeah.
no, definitely. And I believe if we keep the advantage, or if we go on to win the Liga soon, we'll see plenty of them, all of these players, because Valverde's going to want to rest players here and there. Obviously, keep a competitive rhythm, but there's no need for them to play 90 minutes in every game from here until the end of the season, at least not in La Liga.
No, at least not in the Liga, because, well, we have the Champions League right now to see if we're going to semi-final or not, and then we have the Copa del Rey final against Valencia, so we need all the players in the top level.
Here, Barca still keeping possession. Moussa Wagué, a lovely little touch there over Javi Galan. Here is Ousmane Dembele, Ricky Puig.
And as you say, mate, as the season goes on, the more opportunities the young players get, especially, if we do win the league, if we win it early as well, it gives Valverde has the option to put them in, and like he's doing today, and
give it a chance. Yes,
exactly,
totally.
Arturo Vidal wins it back for Barca. Aleñá.
Thinking about the next season too,
Yeah, exactly.
You never know.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, there's it basically gets, you know, Valverde thinking. The likes of Musa Wogue, you know.
Oh, wait a minute, here there's an opening for Dembélé. He prefers to pass it out wide to Musa Wogue. There is Dembélé, back to Wogue. He's inside the box. Can he go for the shot? No, he prefers to pass it to Aleñá on the edge. And I think that he could have gone for the shot there.
Yeah, lack of confidence now, maybe. Yeah, he had the possibility of the shot, but he prefers to give it to Aleñá.
To Aleñá on the edge of the box. Barca still attacking. Malcolm on the left-hand side. There goes the ball looking for Aleñá, but it's intercepted by Moy Gomez. What a shame, because there'd been a good combination there between Musa Wogue and Dembélé. He'd been set up, Wogue, inside the box, and then when he was in front of the goal, he decided for the pass back instead of going for the shot on goal. We do see that with several Barca players, obviously, as well. When the likes of Messi and Suarez are involved, they always tend to go for the pass instead of the shot. Try and keep them happy.
Yeah.
23 passes for Huesca, it said on the screen there, out of 81. It says good things about Barca.
It does, you know. We've seen, you know, it's all been one side. You know, we've seen a couple of rare attacks, if you like, from Huesca, but it's been Barca have dominated, you know, throughout. And it's, for me, it's just a matter of time, you know, when Barca do break the deadlock.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know, but hopefully,
you never know.
hopefully very soon.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. You can see Huesca, they are just trying to play direct with Enrique Gallego, and then the set pieces. They are just trying to
make the most
waiting,
of those
waiting for these kind of chances to try to score. They are not in a hurry.
Here is Murillo. It's interesting to see that Huesca don't put much pressure on Murillo, more on Umtiti maybe, when Barca try to bring the ball out. There's a foul in the centre circle. Barca already trying to move forward. Here is Carlos Aleñá. Wogue making the run, but Aleñá preferred to pass it back to Jean-Claire Todibo. Murillo. Every single player except for Marc-Andre ter Stegen playing in Huesca's half at the moment. Here is a long ball that was looking for the run of Malcolm, but Huesca managed to win the ball back, only for a moment though, because Arturo Vidal recovers for Barca. Here is Vidal again. Riqui Puig, very involved in this first half, and we like it. Here is Aleñá. Murillo, Vidal. Also patiently playing the ball, and Huesca waiting for them at the back. Malcolm. Now, Murillo tries to switch it over to Wogue. Huesca win it back, and here they are looking for the counter-attack possibility, but Jean-Claire Todibo does well to win it back for Barca. He thought he'd forced a throw in favour of Barca, but the referee gives it to Huesca.
But I thought it was for Barca, actually.
I thought it was for Barca as well.
Yeah,
It looked like it
I did.
got a touch off of the Huesca player. Here's a chance for Huesca to attack, but I'm liking the attitude of the Barca players, trying to put pressure on them and win it back. Aleñá on Ferreiro there. And Titi is going to win it back for Barca, and it goes straight forward to Ousmane Dembélé. Can he make a run forward? He keeps the ball.
Oh my God.
To the left now.
He's ready to play on Tuesday.
Turns around and finds Carlos Aleñá. It's amazing how he managed to keep possession there. Oh, the ball taken away from Carlos Aleñá. Look at the Vidal putting pressure on Ferreiro there. Foul is called on Vidal. Just about to hit the half-hour mark. Still Huesca 0, Barca 0. Sam, do we have any comments from the fans, or
We do, yes.
Have you not been checking?
No, we do. Deepak Shavan says he wants to see Malcolm play, but Malcolm is playing.
Malcolm is playing. Yes. Deepak, Malcolm is playing.
So yeah, no, a lot of people are saying, you know, Messi is the greatest.
Should we just remind them that Messi, Suarez, Piqué, Rakitic, Busquets, all of those players are not in the lineup today, but Barca are doing well without them at the moment. Oh, because, wait a minute here, Huesca could have an opportunity on the edge of the box, but once again, Barca win it back, and here's a chance to run. Riqui Puig powering forward. Here's Ricky. He has Boateng to his right. Boateng is going to switch it over to Malcolm, but he can't keep it in.
Good intention, but the pass was not as good.
Not that good.
The pass was not the best, but look at Ricky powering forward there. It's going to be a throw-in for
It's really fast.
Huesca. Two players chasing Ricky Puig there in that previous situation. But we are liking what we're seeing from him.
I think he's more than ready to play
I think he
like
is,
in La
definitely.
Liga more often.
Obviously, when Barca directors are asked about it, they do say you have to be patient with them, but they're very,
Totally.
very young players and just not rush it. But we like seeing them here and then.
We do, yes, we do. I
Every
mean,
now and again.
of course, yeah. You know, the first time I saw Ricky Puig play was against Boca Juniors in pre-season, and there's Juan Gamper, and I was impressed with him there. And you know, today he's replicated that, and especially with the you know the pass, it proves you know,
Millie.
of course, it proves that you know it's right to give him the opportunity.
So clear away the danger. Now there's a chance for Malcolm to find Boateng, but Huesca are going to win it back. There they are. Clearing the ball over to the left-hand side for Ferreiro, but ball goes out for a throw-in. The game has gone kind of quiet at the moment, ever since that double opportunity for Barca. No real threats either for Barca or for Huesca.
Yeah, I think like Huesca is playing their cards, not just on the game plan, as well with the. You can see the field that Barcelona is trying to play from one side to the other, but the field is not wet, you know, so the ball is not going as fast as Barcelona want. And it used to happen when you play in Barcelona and you're playing away. Even Ricky Puig, he was driving, he was dribbling, and you can see that the ball is going behind him because of the field.
It's always good, isn't it, to have you know, Didac, you'll have witnessed this in your playing days. You know, a slick, skiddy pitch with the ball, so the ball can travel easily on and doesn't get caught up under your feet.
Yeah, absolutely. It's mandatory when you play home to, you know, with just some water in there and then the ball flies. Because when you're playing away, it used to happen, and you can see it. Barcelona is playing possession game, it's bringing the ball from one side to the other, but there's some options that, because of the field, that they cannot go through.
Here's a cross by Moussa Wagué, momentarily cleared by the Huesca defense. Ricky Puig, a little turn. Oh, what a great pass inside, and I don't think Carlos Arellano was expecting that one because it hit him in the face. But he was offside anyway. But the intention again in the pass by Ricky Puig. Was Arellano offside? Oh, just offside. I don't think he was expecting it to go over the Huesca defender because it kind of surprised him that the ball got there.
And it's the second time that Ricky Puig is facing one side of the field and then passing the ball on the other. So he's this kind of talent players that La Masia is bringing yearly to La Liga.
It's like a completely Barca DNA.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's always that that saying here in Barcelona that many years ago, players like Ricky Puig would not have played in the first division because of their physique. They're not strong enough. And then Johan Cruyff came in, and several have come in after him. Why do you want to be strong? If you can play the ball, that's the important thing. If you're talented with the ball, the rest will come. Oh, wait a minute, here's Dembele putting pressure on Huesca's goalkeeper. But in the case of Ricky Puig, it's clear. Talent goes first.
No, totally. I think nowadays it's about both, but his talent. So it's the kind of things like you can fix or you can improve during the time, but right now, if you have the talent, you're done.
Well, the thing is, I'd say you can build up a player, you can make him stronger.
Totally.
I don't think you can make him more talented. Talent you have or you don't have.
Yeah, totally. It's inside.
You can obviously practice and improve, but the idea, the vision.
You can give them some tools with the drills, but I mean, he's a talented player because he has it. It's like Messi, I mean, or Iniesta or Xavi. These kind of players are born with this gift.
You kind of see something special in them. We hope that we have the right vision anyway, and then that we can enjoy him for many, many seasons to come. This is his first La Liga appearance, and at the moment he's making a good impression. Barca have the ball. Here is Malcolm. Back to Samuel Umtiti, 10 minutes left in this first half. The score is still 0-0. And we remind you that we can show you the game, but we're trying to provide all the commentary and letting you know what is happening. Here is Prince Boateng, who is fouled. Boateng back to Jason Murillo. Forward to Prince Boateng again. He has Ricky Puig. Here is Ousmane Dembele. Oh, what a good dribble by Dembele. Wage to his right. Wage inside the box. The cross inside. And Boateng dives in. Cannot connect with the cross. I don't know if there was an offside there. Barca very close to scoring their first goal of the game. Here is a replay. The pass by Dembele. Oh, maybe Wage was the player offside.
Yeah.
Because Boateng was not.
No.
The flag was raised, but because of Wage's position prior to the cross. Ooh, very close there. It was a good run forward by Moussa Wage there. We've been talking so much about Ricky Puig that we've forgotten him, but he's doing well at the moment.
He's doing a little like Jordi Alba, but in the opposite.
Exactly.
Back, you know?
Yeah, that's the kind. Yeah, the kind of role that he's playing. Definitely.
Yeah, totally.
Touching on Moussa Wage, we've actually got a fan called Abdullah actually watching from Senegal.
Okay.
So we're probably keeping a close eye on his.
His compatriot there, Moussa Wage, who played in the World Cup for Senegal.
Of course.
There's Ricky Puig. Vidal. That possession stat must still be quite high for Barca, Sam.
Yeah, we've dropped by 0.2%. So we're 80.4% to 19 points to Huesca's 19.6. So
huge difference.
Again, it's just breaking that deadlock, isn't it? And
here is yes, an excellent nutmeg between Wage and Arturo Vidal. Barca are going to switch things over to the left-hand side. Here is Malcolm. Boateng back to Ricky Puig. Also playing very patiently throughout the game. Vidal. Dembele getting involved. Over to the left-hand side. Malcolm again. Can he produce the cross? There it goes, but it's blocked by Miramon. It falls back to Malcolm. Can he take him one-on-one? No, he goes back to Samuel Umtiti. Here is Dembele. Alaña. Arturo Vidal. Barca playing in the final third of the field there in Huesca's half.
What do we think? Do we think Barca will score before half-time?
I think we will. Oh, Dembele looking for...
It's coming, yeah.
Prince Boateng. I've got another interesting one. If we do get a free kick close to the box, who's taking it today?
I was thinking the same. Like, if it's not Messi or Suarez.
Probably Dembele, right?
Yes.
Probably Dembele, obviously. Yeah, I think it will be Dembele, but it's an interesting one because obviously Lionel Messi is involved in most of Barca's games, and there's never a question. Oh, and here is a chance for Huesca. That was a dangerous run forward.
Wow.
But it was Enrique Gallego again, making the most of a rebound on the edge of the box, going past Jason Murillo. But then his shot was far from Ter Stegen's goal. Didn't quite connect well there. Your pal, Enrique Gallego.
Yeah.
Ter Stegen plays it long. Huesca's defence wins it back. Don't know if Ter Stegen has had to make a save yet today.
No, not what I can't remember him actually making a save. A few crosses in the box, which he's easily claimed, but apart from that, not troubled his goal.
No, all of Huesca's shots have been off target. 5 minutes remaining now in the first half.
But I think they're saying is not what he's giving you when he saves. That he saves amazing, but his feed distribution is absolutely amazing. It's insane. I mean, he's overcoming lines of pressure just the way he plays. So probably for me, the best keeper.
Best keeper in the world, definitely. No question.
Yeah.
No question at all.
And against United, he was playing with his foot. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You have everything.
Yeah, he can play number 6. I mean.
Yeah.
He could probably play as a starter in many teams in the first division as a midfielder.
Probably, yeah.
He's really smart.
Here is Murillo making a run forward. He goes down to the ground. The referee says he's not fouled. Murillo still manages to keep hold of the ball. He's surrounded by 3 Huesca players. Now Vidal goes in strong, down to the ground. Barca win it back. Here is Prince Boateng, who takes a hit to the head. He's getting a bit tense there in midfield.
It is. It's interesting to see the referee is letting the game play. You know?
Yeah.
It's,
Boateng did get hit in the head. Fairly spectacularly.
When Vidal is involved, that's normally some tense.
Yes.
On the action.
Well, he did go in very strong there, Arturo Vidal. But if you got the ball,
You have to go for it.
you have to go for it. You have to go for it. Anyway, here Barca playing again. 10 fouls committed by Huesca, 4 by the Barca players. 0-0. We'll see if in these final 3 minutes Barca managed to break the deadlock. At the moment, Huesca have the ball though. There's a Barca player Huesca player that goes down, and Todibo will be booked for that. So first yellow card of the game for Jean-Claire Todibo. I'll have to see that replayed because I didn't quite see what happened. Huesca tried to go out on the break, the long ball, looking for Ferreiro, and there is a bit of a
I think it was a one-on-one
bit of a
battle.
pull there.
Both of them were
Fighting
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
pushing each other.
Minute 42 in the first half. Now Huesca are going to try. Well, the ball is in their own half, and they're going to try and play it long. You were
Probably,
saying
yeah. They'll play with Enrique, and then second balls probably Ferreiro and Chimi Avila. There you are.
There you go. But the ball is cleared away. Aleñá is going to try and fight for it. Barca win it back. Dembélé, the ball taken away from him. Huesca can play over on the left. Here is Ferreiro away from Arturo Vidal. Ferreiro, the left-footed cross inside. A shot for Moy Gomez, which goes out. And there's an opportunity for Huesca. Once again wasted. A shot far from the target. And another shot in which ter Stegen doesn't have to make a save. Over the goal, no trouble there. Good move by Ferreiro away from Vidal there. On the left, oh, here's a forward ball. Looking for Prince Boateng, who tries to set up Dembélé on the edge of the box, but it was just those 2 players against 4 Huesca defenders. Now Carlos Aleñá, can he shoot? Yes, he can. The shot goes out wide. Aleñá trying from distance.
It was interesting, Robert, to see on before the kickoff a lot of fans saying, you know, why is Cillessen not in goal? But as a goalkeeper, you always want to start and play, don't you? And
yeah.
You know, and I think it's right that Valverde has stuck with ter Stegen. You know, it keeps his confidence up and ahead of Tuesday's encounter.
Well, I'm not sure what the arrangement is, obviously, but it is clear that ter Stegen is the starting keeper.
Yeah.
He's the keeper in La Liga, keeper in a Champions League. So there's some kind of hierarchy as well. I'm not sure, because the rest of the players, the starting players are rested. Jordi Alba is on the bench, Artur is on the bench, Coutinho is on the bench. I imagine it's just a question of, keeping the La Liga player or La Liga keeper in La Liga. It was a shame, though, earlier on in the season that Jasper Cillessen missed the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey against Real Madrid. His chance to shine. We made it through, and he'll be able to play the final, though. Huesca once again at the set piece, but that cross goes straight out for a goal kick.
Actually, we're lucky to have a goalkeeper like Cillessen, like
we are very lucky,
goalkeeper,
of course, yeah.
because he is really good too.
Okay, no added time in the first half. It comes to an end. with that final opportunity for Huesca at the set piece. Enrique Gallego going down in the box, but there was nothing there. Definitely nothing there. So the first half has ended 0-0. So thoughts at the moment?
I think well, it's been one-way traffic. I just think, you know, Barca just need to a bit more composure in that final third in terms of you know, near the goal, a bit, you know, more accuracy, and hopefully, you know, early in the second half we'll break the deadlock. I think we've as you can see by the stats, you know, we've
dominated.
We've dominated. You know, we've done everything we can, and you know, Huesca have done what they've had to do. You know, they've frustrated us, and hopefully we can, you know, maybe a Ricky Puig pass, and you know,
and a Dembele finish.
And a Dembele, yeah, exactly, a Dembele finish, and you know, we'll break the deadlock. But all good.
Mai Didac, a good impression from these players who don't usually get as many minutes.
No, not at all. And actually, they're doing great because it's not easy to play it against Huesca. Even if they're in the relegation, they're a good team, and they're like blocking all the spaces for Barca. So we need to find that space, and well, I think in the second half we need to keep them on the pitch and maybe make a few changes. But the way it is, I think we're probably going to do 2 or more goals. Let's see.
And yes, Didac, Mai was saying Huesca not an easy side. They are fighting for survival, basically.
Absolutely, for them it's a final, and they are playing like that. They know their best points, so they know that they have to play like this, avoiding lines of pass in the middle, trying to be direct on the counters, and then corner kicks, free kicks, set pieces is the main thing. But Barcelona is playing very good. It's not easy to put 11 different players as a starting lineup.
Definitely. And for them to understand each other on the field.
And they are doing a great job. And we're talking about Ricky Puig. He's doing an amazing performance, but as well, Wagué is doing a very good.
No, exactly. Well, there were 3 players. There are 3 players who are making their league debut today: Jean-Claire Todibo, Moussa Wagué, and Ricky Puig. We've talked a lot about Ricky, but I think all 3 of them have performed well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally.
Okay, so it's half time. Sam, shall we just refresh the stats?
Of course.
Possession high, lots of passes, more opportunity for Barca, I imagine. So
78.2% possession in favour of Barca to Huesca's 21.8. In terms of shots, Huesca have had more shots, 5-4.
But none of those shots were on target.
None of them on target. 2 of ours have been on target. Obviously, 1 yellow card for Jean-Claire Todibo. No red cards. Barca have had 5 offsides to Huesca's 2. And share between the corners, 2 apiece.
Yeah, and passes completed, because that gives us an idea as well of how much Barca have dominated. And
3, I mean, this is just incredible. Like 344 to Huesca's 91 passes is just.
It gives you an idea.
It gives you an idea of, you know, if you've just joined and you're, you know, or you've just come in and you're about to watch the second half at home. You know, 344 to 93 passes in favour of Barca. It gives you, you know, it gives you an inkling of who's dominating and who's going to potentially, you know, break the deadlock in the second half.
Because there was a question with that change of system, because today we're playing 3 at the back and with 2 wingmen, as to whether Barca were going to be able to keep possession. But I think both what Barca want to do and what Huesca want to do make Barca have that amount of possession, because Huesca are waiting for them at the back and just trying to hit Barca on the counter-attack or set pieces, and Barca are trying to have the ball. So the stats are amazing.
No, absolutely agree. And then Barcelona is playing with 3 in the middle, but then when in possession of the ball, the 2 full-backs are like wingers. You can see Malcolm like a left wing, you can see Wagué as a right wing, and then I don't know how many players are in the middle. It's Vidal in the middle, Ricky Puig in the middle, Dembele is showing up in the middle, Aleñá as well. So that's why they can keep the possession and bring the balls to the sides, and Wagué put like 2-3 good balls to the box and was pretty close to score.
Dembele was closest to scoring for Barca. Murillo also had a chance. Guys, I've prepared a half-time quiz for all of you. I'm going to give you each the
I'm
boards.
terrible at quizzes.
I'm going to give you each your boards back. That was the Didax with your predictions. You'll have to wipe it off. I'll give you each a pen as well. Oh, is it not coming off, Sam?
No, I think... Okay. I'll get it off.
You'll get it off. Okay. So, obviously...
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
I'm stealing your pen.
Yeah.
The fans can also take part. We're going to have the graphics showing up as well with the questions and the potential answers. So, are you ready for this halftime quiz? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we're having problems with...
You're having... Okay, do you want this one, Sam?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You were having trouble there.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need it, so...
There we go.
Anyway, halftime quiz. First question with A, B or C answers is, what was the aggregate score, so the total score of Barca's 2014-2015 Copa del Rey tie against Huesca? So we played Huesca against Huesca in the Copa del Rey in 2014. What was the aggregate score, the total score? Option A, 10-0, 10-0. Option B, 12-1. Or option C, 11-1. Oh my God. Overall. You've got it? Okay,
so.
Sam, what do you think?
I've gone for B.
Option B would be 12-1. Mai?
The same?
The same?
Yes.
Didac? C, 11-1. Okay, so the right answer is option B, 12-1. Option B, 12-1. It was 4-0 at the Alcoraz and 8-1 at the Camp Nou.
Wow.
Okay.
Next one, I'm going to copy you guys.
In that tie, in that Copa del Rey tie, who scored a hat-trick in one of the games? Was it A, Messi, B, Munir, or C, Pedro? A, Messi, B, Munir, C, Pedro. Who scored a hat-trick? Sam already has the answer. Mai?
Yes.
Okay, Sam.
I've gone for Pedro.
Pedro, option C.
We have the same.
The same again.
I'm going to say B, just because I don't know.
You should have copied them. It was actually Pedro. It was actually Pedro, the option C. So it's 2 points for each of you. Didac, you still have no points.
I'm very bad on this.
Okay, one involving the current season. So what is, before this game, the current point gap? How many points between Barça and Huesca in the league table? Option A, 45 points. Option B, 47 points. Option C, 49 points. A, 45, B, 47, C, 49. Okay, Sam.
I've gone for B.
Option B. You've gone for B as well. All three of you have gone for B. Okay, so the answer was, in fact, option C, 49. So you copied them, Didac, and now they got it wrong. So it's still Sam 2, Mai 2, and Didac 0 at the moment.
It's not a 50-50 option for me. Yeah, more chances.
Okay, so
friend.
Next question. Earlier on in the season, Barca beat Huesca 8-2 at Camp Nou.
Yep.
How many Barca players scored in that win? Was it A, 4 Barca players, B, 5 Barca players, or C, 6 Barca players? 4, 5, or 6?
Can we have a couple of minutes to think about it? Or?
Yeah, you have to give
Okay,
it.
Just need to have a think about it.
I need
Have a little
it.
think. Okay. You can have a think. The question is, how many Barca players scored in the 8-2 win at Camp Nou? Option A, 4. Option B, 5. Option C, 6. Sam.
Oof, I've gone for A.
A. You've gone for 4 players. Mai.
5.
5?
5.
They got it right. Option B, 5. Okay, so Mai takes the lead. 3, 2, 1. Next question. In that game, in that 8-2 win, there was one player who scored his only league goal up until now Who was it? Who scored his only league goal up until now against Huesca? Was it A, Jordi Alba? Was it B, Rakitic? Or was it C, Munir? A, Jordi Alba. B, Rakitic. C, Munir, a player who scored his only league goal up until now in La Liga. Sam?
I've gone for C.
C?
I remember him scoring.
Option A for Mai, option A for Didac. Sam, I don't know what game you were remembering, but that was not the one. Jordi Alba was the player who scored his only league goal. Munir had scored against Athletic Bilbao.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Mai has 4 points, and you two are tied at 2 points. So in the final question, Mai has already won this, but we'll see. Who made his Camp Nou debut against Huesca, obviously in a Barca shirt?
Yep.
Who made his Camp Nou debut? Was it A, Clément Lenglet, B, Artur, or C, Arturo Vidal? Against Huesca, who made his first Camp Nou appearance for Barca? A, Lenglet, B, Artur, C, Arturo Vidal. Sam?
I've gone for B.
For B. You've gone for Artur?
Cool, yeah.
Lenglet.
Yeah.
I'm not copying her, I promise. I'm facing the other side.
Sam, you've lost. You've lost. They are right. It was Lenglet. It was Lenglet. He made his first appearance. So Mai got all of the questions. Oh, no, all except one, which you all got wrong.
Okay.
So you got 5 points. Didac got 3 answers right. And Sam, you get
What happened?
only...
It was going so well.
It was going...
It just went down.
It's the story of every halftime quiz you've been involved in earlier on in the season. I remember you were terrible at these, and you still are. See if you're better at this next game that I've prepared for you. My notes what it's about because we did it last season. We're going to show you some pictures which are very pixelated, and you have to try and find out what they are. So, guys, can we show them the first picture? See what they think it is. Okay, so here we go. It's going to obviously see, it's going to get better and better. So what colours can you see? What do you think it might be?
It's not related to the Huesca game.
No, it's related to anything.
Against United? Yes.
Okay, Mai, or?
Yeah, against Man U.
Okay, and what is the situation?
Suarez's header.
Good one, Sam. Good one, Sam. The Suarez header, which gave Barca the lead over Man United, obviously bouncing off of Luke Shaw. The goal wasn't given to Luis Suarez, but let's go to the next picture. We'll see what this is, see if you can get it right. So, Sam, you're in the lead. Is that, in this game, at least, does this give you pressure?
It's Messi?
Messi, it is Messi.
Yeah.
Messi in what way?
Where do you see Messi? I
Yeah,
can't
free kick or something like that.
No.
Something.
You get the points, Mai, but it's Messi's bloody face.
Oh.
After being hit there by Chris Smalling. Look at him, the state. His nose, his cheek. And he still played. Shall we move on to the next one after Mai got it right there?
I'll let you have that one, mate.
To be honest, I can't actually remember what this one is. I wrote it down. Oh, no, I know what it is now. Okay, so we have lots of red on the right-hand side of the screen. We're seeing some...
free kick on Messi?
It is not a free kick from Messi.
Against Atletico Madrid?
Suarez.
Yeah.
Suarez goal.
Suarez goal, yeah.
Against Atletico de Madrid. I don't know who got that one, but no one provided all of the information when you were shouting it out. But anyway, I'll give you a point each. Players are coming back onto the field. We can do a few more, a couple more, and here's the fourth pixelated picture. No idea at the moment. Oh, I know what it is now. We've seen this throughout the first half.
Ernesto Valverde.
Ernesto Valverde. It is Ernesto Valverde in that position. We always see him in every game. Ernesto Valverde always analysing the game almost down on his knees there. So, Sam, you get the most points in this challenge.
You did it.
The players are back on the field after all of this, so congratulations, Sam, you did well. And congratulations, Mai, for the previous halftime quiz challenge and all of your correct answers. I'll take all of these back as the second half gets started. Huesca 0, Barça 0. And 45 minutes to play. We'll see if Barça can get the win out of this game and at least keep that 11-point advantage ahead of Atletico de Madrid. Obviously, Huesca very in need of points.
We've seen in the first half, we've seen a lot of balls go down the right to Woge, and you know, now I'd like to see more balls being down to Malcolm.
Yeah.
You know, gives Huesca a lot more to think about and to try and stop.
We'll see. At the moment, there are no substitutions on the Barca side. So, Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal with defensive line of 3 with Murillo, Todibo and Umtiti, Woge and Malcolm as wing-backs. In midfield, Arturo Vidal, Riqui Puig and Carlos Aleñá. Up front, Ousmane Dembélé and Prince Boateng. Here is Riqui Puig finding Aleñá to his right. Further to the right is Moussa Woge. Back to Aleñá, a bit of pressure there by the Huesca players, but Barca comfortably play it back to Jean-Claire Todibo, who saw the only yellow card of the game in the first half. And in spite of that, he has been doing well. Now, there's a throw-in for Huesca. Do we think that Valverde will change things up as if things stay this way?
I think he will, Robert, is the honest answer. I think I personally would like to see Abel Ruiz given an opportunity. Another terrific young player.
Oh, wait a minute, here's a great pass inside the box. Can Aleñá make the most of the situation? No, because there were 2 players in front of him. A great pass by Arturo Vidal there, though, to find Aleñá. Sorry, Sam, you were saying.
Yeah, just on Abel Ruiz, you know, terrific young player, Spanish under-21 international, and, you know, another one who, you know, could, I think, you know, potentially replacing Prince around the 65th minute mark if things remain the same, and
or maybe even Dembele if he's not fit for 90 minutes. But obviously, it would be important not to involve players who can potentially be starting against Manchester United, such as Jordi Alba, who's on the bench, Artur as well. Maybe see more the likes of what you were saying, Abel Ruiz having a league debut.
Yeah, well, I'll probably think like Valverde's going to use one of the key players, like Coutinho or someone like that, just for a few minutes.
Just for a few minutes. Okay.
Maybe.
We'll see. I'm hoping, like Sam, that Abel Ruiz gets his opportunity.
Yes.
We'll see as the second half goes on. If things stay 0-0, I think Valverde will not want to change things up too much, because Barca have done well. In spite of not scoring in the first half, Barca have done well.
Yeah, maybe he's giving Abel about 30 minutes, as you said. Maybe for Dembélé more than for Boateng because of his injured. But I'm with her too on regards that maybe some key players are going to play at least 20 minutes or 15 minutes.
To try and break the deadlock.
Yeah.
We'll see. We've got, talking about key players, we've got Langley, Alba, Artur and Coutinho on the bench. So we'll have to see Semedo as well, who started at Old Trafford. Completing the bench are Jasper Cillessen and Abel Ruiz.
And he did a really great game against United.
Nelson Semedo, yes.
He was really good.
Well, it was a game in which he was under pressure quite a lot with those fast runs by Lukaku, by Marcus Rashford as well. In the second half, Anthony Martial.
Came on and
definitely a very busy game for Nelson Semedo and the whole of Barca's defence. We saw the performance by Gerard Piqué, for example.
Amazing.
I mean, he's
I
been
saw like
sensational.
many pictures like Ter Stegen and Piqué, and they put the wall like no one is going to pass from here.
And anytime Huesca have a chance with a foul, even if it's far away from the box, they're going to try and put it inside the box like they are now. Here comes the cross. There's no trouble there for Arturo Vidal to clear the ball. but falls back into the Huesca domains. Be interesting to see as the minutes go by if this stays 0-0. If Huesca go for it a little bit more and try and go for the win, because a draw, I'd say, is equivalent to a loss for them. The only thing that can save them now are wins.
Yeah, I think they don't want to lose the game in the first 70 minutes, and then the last 20, they will try to be even more direct to try to put Barcelona in their own part of the field. And we're talking about these free kicks, corner kicks, direct game to Enrique, forcing them to try to score.
Here is Ricky Puig over to Malcolm. Ricky Puig again. I'd say probably one of the best Barca players in the first half, definitely Ricky. Here's Malcolm again, 2 defenders on him. He goes back to Ricky Puig, and Ricky Puig passes it back to Samuel Umtiti. Here is Alanya falling back. Dembele, Barca still dominating possession like they were in the first half. Dembele makes a run down the right-hand side, but he cannot get to the ball that was sent to him by Moussa Wagué. First 5 minutes played of the second half, and I'd say, Sam, that not much has changed. Oh, look, sorry, because we've got players warming up, and Mai, you were more...
I'm talking with Valverde, yes.
Yeah, you were more on point than Sam and I were. Jordi Alba and Felipe Coutinho are the players who were warming up.
Yeah, because we need that kind of experience to maybe move the game a little bit more, to give fresh airs, fresh legs or something like that, but with experience.
There's a chance for Huesca. The shot on the turn by Enrique Gallego is saved by Ter Stegen, who tells him to get up. As Gallego claimed there was a penalty there. The fans are complaining, but I don't think there was anything to be called.
No,
if there is, I'm sure that VAR will get involved, but here is the ball that falls to Enrique Gallego, and Ter Stegen sticks his foot out there to prevent the shot. Interesting. It's not a save, it's defending there by Ter Stegen, making the move of the defender. He's so complete. He can play as defender, midfielder, goalkeeper. I don't know what his striking abilities are, but...
You were saying that you don't know who is taking the free kick, so maybe Ter Stegen will.
Exactly. There's another cross inside, and now Umtiti forces a corner kick for Huesca.
He's even got his own airline.
He has.
Ter Stegen Airlines.
Ter Stegen Airlines.
He should create that someday. It's amazing.
We've got another replay there of that situation with Ter Stegen right behind Enrique Gallego, but Ter Stegen gets there first. Good little tackle there by Barca's goalkeeper. Corner kick for Huesca coming in from the right-hand side. Third corner kick for them. Now the assistant referee wants, I think it's Dembele, to be at the right distance. Corner is not being taken at the moment. Here it is. Now the cross inside by Ferreiro. No trouble there for Ter Stegen, who tries to play it out quickly. Now here is Carlos Alanya making a run down the right-hand side. Dembele is offside. Dembele is offside. He's going to pick up the ball in the pass kick. Either the run came too early or the pass came too late. I think the run came too early, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, no.
But it's not.
Well, it's not offside.
There's no offside there.
But I don't know why the linesman is raising his hand, because if they don't know 100%, they have to. I mean, they can keep playing. Let's see what happens, and then the bar.
Exactly. Well, that is one of the things that confuses me about if it is offside, we'll know at the end of it.
Exactly.
And the goal won't count. But why raise the flag if it's not 100%? I mean, obviously, if there's a big gap, call it, yes. But
it was
there was no way that the assistant referee was 100% sure that. I thought, from our vision here, that it was offside, definitely, but the replay proved that it wasn't. And that would definitely have been a clearer chance for Barca to make it 1-0.
And I don't know how is the rule, but I think if they're not 100% sure, they don't have to raise the
flag. No,
flag, yeah. And then after whatever happens, Then check it with
review
the VAR.
it, and
But he seemed like he doubted, you know? It takes a while, like, to...
Yeah.
well, I think he was waiting to see if Dembele made the run or not. But, well, I was very surprised there because Carlos Aleñá had put in a brilliant pass for Dembele and there was no offside. Flag was raised though. Here is a run by Malcolm, but Miramon is going to get there first. The ball bounces off of Malcolm and that should be a foul on Malcolm. It was pushed, but the referee doesn't call it. Okay, so knowing who's warming up, who do we think the first player to come in will be? Oh, wait a minute, because Barca have a chance to run here. Here is Wagué inside the box. The ball goes back to Dembele. The shot goes wide. And Aleñá was waiting for it behind Dembele. That's what he's telling him. Dembele claimed it on the first touch there.
It's corner, right?
I think it's a corner kick, yes.
Yes.
Oh, it did. Take a touch off of a Huesca defender there. Corner kick for Barca on the left-hand side. A few words inside the box and the referee has to go and separate Samuel Umtiti. He's having a bit of a laugh inside the box. The cross will come in by Malcolm. There he goes, up in the air. Ooh, the ball went right over Prince Boateng. Umtiti's going to fight for it. Here is Malcolm. Can he go for the shot? Oh, it's in the post. Aleñá inside, and it's a corner kick for Barca. What a double chance there.
We're making double. Now in the first half, now.
Wow.
Wow.
A double chance there for Barca. The ball falls to Malcolm inside the box. His shot hits the post. It wrong-footed the keeper, definitely. And then the rebound went to Aleñá. His shot bounced off of a defender. Corner kick for Barca. Two very clear opportunities. Here is another cross inside the box. This one is headed away. Aleñá will pick up the rebound. Back to Riqui Puig. And Riqui further back. So Moussa Wagué. Here is Aleñá. Excellent pass. The cross inside by Arturo Vidal. It's going to go.
Yeah, what a chance that was
of Santa Maria. It was a great chance for Malcolm and then for Aleñá as well.
I think it's coming. It looks like it's
It
coming.
looks like it's coming.
Yeah, I think touching back, Robert, on those substitutions.
Yes, exactly.
I think, yeah, May, I think you're right. I think Coutinho potentially could be ready to enter.
Maybe for Dembele, you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking, for Dembele.
Going for even more control of the ball?
Yeah, I think it would be for Dembele. I think Coutinho is most likely to be the player to...
Here is Dembele making a run down the middle. Dembele, can he go for the shot? Oh no, he goes for the assist for Boateng, but an Elche defender got there first. And now, not Elche, Huesca, sorry, why did I say Elche?
And now there's a throw-in for Barca. What a run there by Ousmane Dembele, and there he showed us what he can bring to the table.
No, totally. Like, well, since the beginning of the season, he's always running like a Puma or something like that, you know? Like, he's running from one side of the pitch to the other, like, in less than 1 second.
Here he is again, Dembele, can he go for the shot? Oh, he tried to find Riqui Puig over on the left, but the pass was intercepted, and that would have left Riqui Puig all alone. Aleñá trying to win it back for Barca. There's a foul called, though. I'm thinking maybe if Coutinho does come in because he's warming up, I think it's a double substitution, maybe, and a change of system for Barca.
Yep.
Which would allow Malcolm to move up forward, Jordi Alba play as left back, go back to a defensive system of 4, maybe. We'll have to see.
I think, to be honest, with Coutinho, I think for me it would be. If it was me, I think I would. I know I mentioned Dembele, but I think Arturo Vidal is a player for me to make way, because when you've got Riqui Puig, Carlos Aleñá, and Arturo Vidal, I think maybe Arturo Vidal to come off, Riqui Puig and Aleñá to form the centre midfield partnership, and push Coutinho further forward.
Maybe it's a 4. Yeah, it could be a 4-2-3-1, right?
Yeah.
With two central mids, Coutinho's attacking mid.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
Dembele, Malcolm, both sides,
Yeah.
right? And yeah, it's a possibility, absolutely.
Also taking into account, obviously, that Barca are dominating possession and not having to recover the ball all that much because Huesca are pushing forward with the long balls. Just about to hit the hour mark. There's a corner kick for Huesca. They made a substitution, by the way. Juanpi, the player taken off. Meledo, the player to come on. Corner kick for Huesca. Coming in from the right-hand side. Fourth corner kick. Now Barca has to be careful in these defensive situations. These set pieces, in which Huesca will try to create their opportunities. Here's the cross by Ferreiro. The header goes into the hands of ter Stegen. It had no power on it. Barca trying to run now, but Huesca win it back. Ball goes straight back to Santa Maria. Oh, Artur, the player who's going to warm up now for Barca. I just saw him run off there to warm up. So at the moment, 3 players warming up for Barca. Abel Ruiz is not one of them. It's not the news we were expecting, but plenty can change.
Of course, yeah. There's plenty of time to go, and hopefully, even let's say we go 1-0 ahead with with 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
There's always an opportunity for Ruiz to come on and enter the field in the last 10 minutes. So
we saw Valverde talking to Carlos Naval, Barca's delegate there. So I imagine a substitution is going to be made soon.
Maybe depending on the result as well.
Exactly. No, it will totally depend
score,
on the
and then
result.
Abel has more possibilities.
here we go. It looks like it's going to be Coutinho.
Coutinho. So who's he coming in for?
I actually think it will be. I was going to say Dembele, but I think it'll be for Vidal.
Vidal. Okay. Yeah. I think, unfortunately, this is not what I want, but I think Riqui Puig. Mai?
Right now, Aleñá could be.
Aleñá, or
I think it'll be Dembele because he came for an injury, and probably 60 minutes is more than enough if we want to play him on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, okay. So we'll see. Felipe Coutinho will be Barca's first substitution. Here is Moussa Wagué finding Dembele, who goes down to the ground. Boateng is going to fight for it. Here is Prince Boateng inside the box. Ball taken away from him. Huesca looking for a chance to run. Here is Meledo. Good interception there by Jason Murillo. Aleñá looking for Malcolm over on the left-hand side. Pass intercepted, but Riqui Puig makes a good run. It's at least stop the transition there by Huesca. It's a throw-in for the home side. Okay, who's coming in? Oh, Coutinho's coming in. Who's coming off? Is the substitution going to be made now? No. Throw-in for Huesca, who play it forward.
No, probably
win it back for Barca. Now,
when
Riqui
Barcelona
Puig.
has the possession of the ball, they're going to do that.
Here is Ousmane Dembele dropping back and playing with Moussa Wagué. I'm liking what I'm seeing with Dembele and Wagué connecting there on that right-hand side. Two very fast players combining.
Yeah,
there.
we've seen it also in the first half. Majority of the balls being played down there, and both of them linking up well.
Yeah.
And that seems to have continued, midway through the second half.
Okay, Jordi Alba's going to come in as well. I'm thinking maybe for Jean-Claire Todibo, who has a yellow card, and then we go back to a traditional defensive line of 4. I think that's probably the most likely.
Yeah, I would say Todibo.
There's Riqui Puig on the left-hand side, in the shady area of the Alcoraz Stadium. Titi Murillo plays it long there, straight to the foot of Moussa Wagué on the right. Wagué, Dembele, taken away from Dembele. Forward run by Ferreiro. Arturo Vidal closes down, and there's a foul called on Vidal. I thought he won it cleanly there, taking it away from Ferreiro. Barca are still not going to make the substitution.
clearly not happy about something right now. Huesca going to play it straight into the box. The ball is almost at the halfway line, but they're going to try and look for the opportunity once again at the set piece. With 65 minutes played, it's Huesca 0, Barça 0. Here comes the long ball. No trouble for Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who catches it in the air and claims that ball to regain possession for Barça. He's going to start from behind with Samuel Umtiti. Umtiti finds Vidal in the middle. Oh, that was a bad first touch pass. Gives the ball straight to Moy Gomez, who plays it out wide for Avila. Here is the cross, which bounces off of Samuel Umtiti. Malcolm, Vidal, good ball by Malcolm. And now Barça are going to try and run forward. Here is Carlos Araña. He's got Dembele all alone in the middle. There goes Ousmane Dembele. With his left foot over to Malcolm. Can he take the defender on one-on-one? No, he waits for Dembele. Here is Dembele. The shot from Dembele goes wide.
I thought that was in.
I thought that was in as well.
Ready to see that nestle into the net.
No.
Okay, now the substitutions are going to be made. Riqui Puig comes off, and Felipe Coutinho is the player who's going to replace him. And we'll see who Jordi Alba comes in for. I imagine Todibo, and Barca will go back to a defensive line of 4. Good performance by Riqui Puig. Double substitution for Barca. Oh no, Dembele. Dembele is the second player taken off. So Coutinho comes in for Dembele, and Jordi Alba for Riqui Puig. So we'll have to see how that affects the way that Barca play. Maybe Malcolm moves forward now. Well, definitely Malcolm goes up and plays with Prince Boateng up front. A midfield of 3 with Arturo Vidal, Aleñá and Felipe Coutinho, obviously, yes. And Barca keep that 5 at the back system with Wagué on the right and Alba on the left playing as wing-backs. Okay, so right now, just to recap, ter Stegen in goal with Todibo, Murillo and Umtiti at the back. On the right is Moussa Wagué going back and forth, Jordi Alba on the left. In midfield, Arturo Vidal, Carlos Aleñá and Felipe Coutinho up front, Malcolm and Prince Boateng. So, thoughts on those substitutions?
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen Riqui Puig given more minutes, but you know, take nothing away from Coutinho. I think now is the time to bring him into the game, and I think, you know, I would have personally have left Jordi Alba off. I wouldn't have played him today with in mind, you know, of the game on Tuesday in case he picked up a slight niggle or. But I think Valverde's thinking is you know, to provide more attacking threat down that left, because we've seen, you know, with Moussa Wagué down the right the majority throughout the game, and I think Valverde's thinking is that, you know, he wants to see more attacking fluidity down that left. So, you know, providing crosses and balls to the likes of Prince Boateng and Malcolm. So I think, you know, it's in hindsight, it's a good move.
Okay, we want to know what the fans think about those double substitutions as well. But my Riqui Puig, first minutes in La Liga, it was a good performance.
No, totally, it wasn't. And I think, as same as Swam, like, he could play, like, for me until the end, you know, because he was giving everything and doing a great job. So, but in the end, it's Valverde, he's the coach, he's the one who has to decide these kind of things. And probably with these 2 substitutions, it's just because you want some experience too. You want to give them some minutes before Tuesday. So it's not that much. I mean, it's, I don't know, 20 minutes. And
oh, no, definitely. 65 minutes of good football by Riqui Puig.
Yeah, it was.
That we were saying what we expected from him is what we got, I think. Just trying to make those inside passes, create some danger. It's what he did.
Yeah. For me, the first half was probably the best player on the pitch because he was this.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a corner kick now for Huesca, who were once again creating a threat at the set piece, you were saying.
Yeah, so that different player who was trying to provide these through passes to the forward, to the attackers, and I think he did a very good 65 minutes, to be honest.
Very good impression in his first La Liga minutes, bringing creativity to the table.
And the more dangerous spaces and passes and everything was from him, I think.
Yep, definitely.
During the whole game.
Here comes the corner kick from Huesca. The header went totally wrong. Straight out to the corner kick taker. 20 minutes left in the game. Still 0-0. Oh. And now the Huesca players didn't quite understand each other inside the box, even though offside was called. But Enrique Gallego brought it down. He didn't know if he had to go for it or not because there was a player coming in from behind. Anyway, the flag was raised, so it didn't count. Second substitution for Huesca. Cucho is going to come in. And the player taken off is Ferreiro. So, obviously, Francisco, the Huesca coach, trying to bring on more firepower now. As you said, in the final 20 minutes, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know who's coming in.
Cucho.
Cucho, yeah.
He's
So
there.
yeah, probably he will be playing with Enrique up there. You know, trying to, now it's Chimi Avila and Cucho, both of them like super fast. So probably even being even more direct, which is not, you know, I've seen it during the whole match. But let's see.
Of course, a player on loan from Watford, well known in the Premier League.
Watford have been doing well recently. They got into the cup final.
They have, yeah.
Excellent goals by Gerard Deulofeu. I don't know if you saw them,
Oh
but
my God,
Yeah.
what a goal. Amazing, yeah.
sensational stuff from the former Barca player, especially that first goal he
first goal
scored.
was-
I mean, the technique in that finish is sensational. Here is Barca playing at the moment in their own half. Minute 72. Huesca have not provided really a great threat to Stegen's goal. Barca have had the better chances, with Malcolm hitting the post and the rebound opportunity there for Carlos
Follow-up.
Arañá.
Yep.
In the first half, a great chance for Dembele, for Murillo as well. So we've seen good things from Barca in spite of not being able to score. And I'd like for Barca to score, just so that we don't have to listen to no Messi, no goals, Messi dependence. Gets a bit tiring sometimes, but
The typical headline.
yes.
They want to
Yeah.
show the next day, like, without Messi, you're nothing. But we have a team.
We do have a team, and the team has been better than Huesca today. We've created the chances, just not been accurate enough,
Of course,
at the end, but the chances have come.
They have, and you know, there's still plenty of time for us to be able to get that vital goal. Unfortunately, my prediction doesn't seem my prediction's going to come out at 2-3. But yeah, there's still plenty of time for us to get that goal and silence those critics, as they say.
Exactly. Here is Felipe Coutinho holding on to the ball. He is fouled. He goes down. And we'll try and take this quickly, but the pass goes back to Murillo. Once again, every single player except for Marc-André ter Stegen in Huesca's half. Now Arañá controls and turns. Here is Vidal. Wage over to Malcolm, who switches the ball over to Felipe Coutinho. Let's see if he can find an opening to shoot. He's always dangerous. Oh, he tried to take it past Miramon, but the defender got the better of that situation. Now Huesca are going to try and run. Enrique Gallego falls back to control that. Now Melero. He's got time to think. Can he go for the shot? Or goes for the pass inside, looking for Cucho. Good defensive move there by Samuel Umtiti to win the ball back. Good defensive performance on the whole by the Barca players. That defensive line of three, they've probably never played together, Murillo, Todibo and Samuel Umtiti. Oh, here's Coutinho finding Boateng inside the box. He tried to take it to his right. And that gave the defender the time to get there first. Huesca trying to play from behind and trying to run out. Several players on the ground at the moment.
What's going
Things
on
getting
now?
a bit scrappy.
Last minute.
I think it's going to be a throw-in for Huesca after Aleñá's pass went straight out. But I think he was fouled.
I think
What's going
Arturo
Yeah.
Vidal's looking as confused as we are.
Yes, no, I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
Even me, I was like looking all over the pitch.
15 minutes remaining. There's a Barca player who's gone down.
Who is it?
It looks like Murillo, I think.
I think it's Murillo, yeah. Number
Murillo
17.
had made a run
Yes.
forward. The doctors helping him to get up. It looks like he's going to be all right because he's walking off normally. And there's a previous situation with Cucho and Samuel Umtiti, one-on-one inside the box, and Umtiti managing to clear that away. It is, in fact, a throw-in for Huesca's player's been stopped. Murillo
Something
getting
in
some
his back.
treatment there on the lower part of his back. 14 minutes remaining. Huesca have possession now at the moment. Barca with 10 men as Murillo is on the sidelines receiving medical treatment. Miramon also trying to put some pressure there, and the ball goes straight out for a throw-in. Huesca have been looking for that all game long. We've said it time after time, but looking for long balls, and they haven't been very accurate at that.
No, they've not, and you know they've got, you know, just short of 15. You know, just
15, yeah.
yeah, you know, 15 odd minutes to
Go
get
for the win.
To go for the win, and you know, if they continue to do that, then it's looking highly unlikely for them. I think from a Barca perspective, now is the time I'd like to see Ruiz. I think, you know,
We'll see.
potentially coming on for Prince, but
Here's a forward run by Carlos Aleñá. Oh, got in a bit of a muddle at the end there. A touch that he didn't want to take with his left foot. Now Huesca going for it on the run, but Barca with the good defensive transition there. And Sam, I think on the stats there, we can see how many goals Barca have scored in the final quarter of games, in the final 15 minutes of games.
we can.
And that's there are quite a few goals that have come in Barca's final 15 minutes of games.
Well, we've actually scored 25. 25 of our goals have actually come in you know, with 15 minutes to go. So.
But Barca capitalising late in games.
Yeah, we've seen it, you know, a number of times this season. We've seen it earlier on in the campaign at the Wanda, Dembele coming up.
Last week.
Yeah, last week as
Against
well.
Villarreal.
Against Villarreal. You know, with Suarez and, you know...
Lionel
Well,
Messi.
comparing to last season, it changed a lot because actually Barca was scoring like between the first half and the second half, and now they have like 75% in the end of the match. Like the latest 15 minutes, they scored.
Well, that obviously
This
comes
season.
down to how tired other teams get as well. That's always a factor in Barca games. While we see that Artur is going to be the third substitution, so we'll see who he replaces. But well, we've seen plenty of goals late in games by Barca, so we'll see if that's the case today.
I think Huesca has to take some risks as well because they need to win. So maybe there's more spaces on between than Barcelona with this Malcolm, Coutinho, Aleñá, these key players can find that spot.
Question for Huesca is this point valuable enough? At any point in the season, a point at home against Barca, you'd say, where do I sign?
Yeah,
But right now, is it good enough for them? Here is Prince Boateng on the edge of the box. He goes down. There's no free kick called. And we haven't had a chance to see who would take the free kick if there is one on the edge of the box, because there hasn't been one. I think now maybe Felipe Coutinho would be the man in charge of taking it, because Dembele is walked off. Todibo forward past Boateng. Now there's a foul called in favour of Huesca. Here is a third substitution for Barca as Artur will replace Carlos Alaña.
Yes.
So that is the third and final substitution for Barca. With 10 minutes remaining, Artur Melo, a starter against Manchester United last Wednesday, replaces Carlos Alaña.
So Wagué is going to play the whole match?
Wagué is going to play the whole match, yes, in his and Jean-Claire Todibo as well. So 2 out of 3 players who made their league debuts today are going to finish the game. Arturo Vidal goes down.
And it's the first entire game for Boateng too.
First entire game for Prince Boateng. We'll see if he can get on the scoring sheet in these final 10 minutes.
Please, come on.
Come on, Prince. He had a chance in the first half that didn't count because the flag had been raised across from Moussa Wagué, which he almost connected with. The game plan has not changed throughout the second half. Barca have had the ball throughout the entire 35 minutes that have been played in the second half, and Huesca, once again we say, going for that direct football and looking for their chances on the break and with set pieces. Here's Jordi Alba trying to find Felipe Coutinho. Also win it back. Arturo Vidal over to Artur, playing it out wide to Malcolm. Wagué is going to make the run forward. Malcolm now playing on the right-hand side. The forward pass to Prince Boateng, who tries to hold his position on the edge of the box. The ball taken away from him, and Huesca will play from behind. Can Vidal win it back for Barca? Yes, he can. Good performance today by Arturo Vidal in that holding midfielder position. There is Felipe Coutinho, not enough power on that pass, trying to find Jordi Alba on the left. Huesca win it back. Can they keep possession? Shoulder on shoulder, says the referee, as Murillo and Enrique Gallego went down to the ground. Barca have the ball. Here is Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba tries to cross it inside where Prince Boateng was waiting for it. Barca once again win possession after the Huesca clearance. Pass by Arturo Vidal is not good enough now to find Artur Melo. There's a push forward by Javi Galan. Melero. Vidal goes diving in there but cannot win the ball back for Barca. Now Barca run it thanks to the efforts of Vidal and Jean-Claire Todibo. Huesca have not looked like a threat. When they've had the ball, they have not looked like a threat throughout the entire game.
No, they've kind of stood off in a way, and I was expecting to see a lot more from them, especially with being at home and needing the points, but they've actually been quite disappointing.
Now they're making a run down the left-hand side. Here is Cucho and Jean-Claire Todibo. Oh, what a defensive tackle there by Jean-Claire Todibo. That was excellent. Great move by Todibo, taking into account as well that he has a yellow card.
Yeah, a great performance of the 3 defenders, to be honest.
Yeah.
The 3 centre backs, he did an amazing job. It's not easy to deal with Enrique Gallego, trust me. and Todibo, either Todibo, Umtiti or Murillo, they're doing a very good job.
Here is Felipe Coutinho. Over to the left, Samuel Umtiti. Umtiti combining with Jordi Alba. Coutinho. Back to Todibo. Here is Arturo Vidal. Malcolm and Wagué on the right-hand side. Oh, the ball taken away from Wagué. Huesca trying to run. Do they have enough fuel now? Vidal fouls Moy Gomez, and that will create a chance at the set piece for Huesca. It's far on the left-hand side, but there's no question that they're going to try and provide the cross and look for a header. Well, we're seeing the previous defensive challenge by Jean-Claire Todibo, which was excellent. Just over 5 minutes remaining. Huesca are going to try and cross the ball inside the box and find a header or an opportunity to beat ter Stegen. Still 0-0 at the Alcoraz. Here comes the cross by Moi Gomez. Ter Stegen comes out to punch it away. And here is Felipe Coutinho. Artur inside to find Arturo Vidal, who's making the run forward. He was pushed down.
Jordi Alba claiming that he kicked the ball away.
Yeah.
The referee's not interested.
Now 5 minutes remaining.
We need that goal now.
That killer goal now
Yes.
at the end. We'll have to see. Here is Artur. Jordi Alba.
Oh.
Forward pass to Malcolm. Corner kick for Barca.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Yes.
Do you think it's coming? Do you think it's coming?
I think we're going to do it.
You think we're going to do it? So anyway, Samuel Umtiti, Murillo, Todibo, they've all moved forward. They're inside the box. So is Arturo Vidal. So is Prince Boateng. The cross coming by Felipe Coutinho. Here it goes inside the box. Felipe Coutinho, ball headed away. Arturo Vidal with the volley. Oh, here's a chance for Malcolm. But he didn't manage to give the ball enough power. And the ball fell into the hands of Santa Maria, who plays it long for Avila. Here's Wagué defending him, and what a defensive challenge there by Moussa Wagué to clear the ball away for a corner kick. And he was under threat there. Avila saying,
Because Avila
Look at
is
it again.
the very first player, but look at Wagué.
What a
It was
tackle.
really
what
good.
a tackle there by Moussa Wagué. There is contact after Wagué clears the ball away, but obviously he gets to the ball first, and then there's nothing to be called there in terms of a foul or a penalty. Sensational stuff there with the defensive run by Moussa Wagué.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was really fast and he made the right move. So
The timing was perfection as well
Yes.
from that.
just in time.
Yeah.
He was there just in time. Okay, so final substitution for Huesca, Alex Gallar, the Catalan player who will be coming on. And the player taken off is Chimi Avila.
It's Cornellà player as well, Alex Gallar.
Alex Gallar as well?
Cornellà, yeah.
You-
I was not in Cornellà
Okay.
when he came, but he was playing with Enrique Gallego
Okay.
last year, both in Cornellà, second division. Good
And
player,
look at them
left-footed. Yeah, yeah. Look at them now. Yeah, he's a good player, left-footed.
There he is. Now the Huesca fans feel like their team have a chance with this corner kick. And taking their time with it. Now, here is Alex Gallar involved for the first time. The cross inside is cleared by Samuel Umtiti. There's going to be a throw-in for Huesca. This is the final push by the bottom team in the league table. A team that has not put Ter Stegen under threat throughout the entire game, but we'll probably try and do it now.
See Francisco there rallying his team on.
Cross inside from the throw-in by Miramon, headed away by Arturo Vidal.
Well,
Artur with a important touch there, but Huesca still managed to keep control of the ball. Gallar, the ball taken away from him. Here is Boateng getting involved in defence as well. Wagué heads it back to Stegen, keeps the ball in play and manages to keep hold of it. So, danger averted.
Yeah. Who would you go for your man of the match?
Man of the match. Ooh, that's a tough one today because I'd probably go for Riqui Puig in spite of the fact that he didn't play the entire game, but he made an impact.
He was excellent, yeah. I think for me, I would go with Moussa Wagué, just because he's going to play the full game, but his performance today, we've seen with that tackle did it for me.
Yeah.
That tackle did it for me. I think he's been superb throughout, and I think he, on the basis of today's performance, he'll be given a lot more opportunities in the future.
Even offensively and defensively,
Yep.
both
Yes.
ways, he was doing an amazing job. So yeah, probably between both, Riqui Puig and Wagué.
Not to say that all other players have underperformed or anything, but that they obviously we kept more of an eye on them, and they made a positive impact.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Jean-Claire Todibo as well, you know, take nothing away from him, is, you know, he was a bit like a colossus there in the middle, you know, stood up well to the likes of Avilar and, you know, the fact that Huesca have been so direct, and again, another player who, you know, looks like, you know, is going to have a big future.
Okay, there's been a yellow card now for Musa Wage for a foul over on the left-hand side. Huesca are once again going to try and put the ball inside the box and get something positive out of it. 3 minutes of added time, so it's crunch time in the game. Huesca 0, Barça 0. Here comes the cross, cleared by Prince Boateng. Can Barça run out on the counter-attack? No. Boateng is fouled, and I think the referee should probably have let play go on there, because Felipe Coutinho had managed to come up with the ball.
And it was Alba on the channel.
Yeah.
He was alone as well, so...
Anyway, play was stopped for the foul by Pulido on Prince Boateng. Mane, you didn't call your man of the match choice.
For me, it's going to be the one who scored for Barca. I'm waiting for him. So, no, but for sure, I think as... like, obviously Ricky Puig too, for me, like both, they play impressive today. Like, really amazing job from both.
There's a foul now on Arturo. Oh, no. Referee didn't call that one. Huesca have a throw in, 2 minutes remaining. The fans want to give their team a final push, though they have not yet shot on goal. Headed away by Todibo, throw in for Huesca. Right now I don't have the stat, so I'm not sure why I'm launching this question, but how long has it been since Barca have not scored in a league game? It's been quite a while. I think this is the first game of the season.
The first game of the season?
The first game of the season
Probably.
with no goals from Barca, definitely, if this ends in 0-0, obviously. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. It looks like it's going to be that way, but I'm trying to think of the last time that Barca didn't score in a league game. There was, in the defeats this season, we scored 3 against Betis and 1 against Leganés.
Yes.
So, and there have been no 0-0 draws.
It's the first time, right?
First time this season in the league that Barca will not have been able to score. As the flag is raised now, when Malcolm was trying to make a move. Sam, are you checking?
I'm checking.
Definitely not this season in the league. Oh no, yes.
No.
No. There was a nil draw in Bilbao.
0-0
draw in Bilbao. Sorry.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
So this would be the second time this season that Barca.
That's a miss, yes.
Exactly. No. I wasn't thinking about that one. Cucho's going to try and keep it in. He makes the ball bounce off of Todibo. The ball had gone out previously, so it's a goal kick for Barca, and I think that the game will end here because there are 10 seconds remaining. I don't see the referee giving any more playing time, at least. No. It's going to end here. Final whistle. Huesca 0, Barca 0. 1 more point. What did you say, Sam? We needed 11 to be league champions. Now we need 10.
Yep.
So anyway, it's a 0-0 draw for Barca, goalless draw, but positive things to take out of this game. There are several.
There are loads. You know, there's we may not have seen any goals, but you know, all 3 young players, La Liga debuts, and you know, really impressive. Got big futures ahead of them. You know, it's Ricky Puig with the pass, Musa Wage with the tackle, Todibo with the standing up to the strikers, as previously mentioned. You know, unfortunately, not been able to break down Huesca, but you know, there's it's onwards and upwards, and you know, we move on to Tuesday's game, and then on to
an exciting one,
which I think we should, you know, have no problem, in my opinion. But it's really important that we do get the first goal on Tuesday night. Exactly.
With so many players who've had rest, I'd say, one of our objectives completed. That those players rested, and we got something positive out of this game.
Yeah, no, totally. I think like we did a great job. We have to take on account like they're never played together.
Yep.
You know, the young players and the other ones, so it's something new for them too. But at the same time, we knew it's not going to be so easy because it's the last team in La Liga, but right now they're fighting to stay, so it's not easy for them. And I think it's a good move from Valverde to give some rest to Messi, and even Piqué and Suarez were suspended, but right now, like on Tuesday, if they're playing like this and they have some minutes and fresh legs, so we can have a good chance.
And Didac, your thoughts on this 0-0 draw? But as we were saying, there are positive things to get out of it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. I mean, not easy to play this formation, totally new for them. I mean, not totally new because they played before, but different pieces, moved key pieces because majority of the key players were not on the field. But for me, most important thing is that the players from La Masia, the former players, made their debut and they did an amazing job. So.
Okay, and just before we leave, feelings about Tuesday's game?
Exciting. Looking forward to it. I think I'm going for a 3-1 Barca win.
Ooh.
As long as we get the first goal, as I mentioned, it's key that we get the first goal. But I think I'm going to go for a 3-1. And exciting to hopefully set up a semi-final against Liverpool.
I would say it's no one punch Messi, and he's inspired, so probably like a 3-1, yeah, could be one.
And hopefully we make it Didac into the semi-finals after 3 years missing that stage of the Champions League.
We deserve it already, and you are saying 3-1, guys, so let's say 3-1 as well.
Let's say 3-1 as well. Anyway, I want to thank all of you for being on the show today. Didac, your first time today. I hope you enjoyed it.
A lot. Thanks a lot.
And Mai, thanks for coming back. And Sam, thanks for coming back after a long while in which we haven't had you on the show. It's been great. It's been a 0-0 draw, but as we say, plenty of positive things. And now on to bigger things. Manchester United on Tuesday at Camp Nou. We won't be doing a show, but obviously it's a big game and we're hoping for Barca to make it through to the semi-finals. We'll be back next Saturday for the league game against Real Sociedad at Camp Nou. And so until then, we say goodbye.